I believe stream is live. I'm gonna turn my audio down. Sorry, that was a little loud at first. Hello and welcome back to week 3 of Scrim Zone Season 8. Today we will be watching Rift Sharks versus 101 Thieves. Draft will be starting in just a couple of minutes, but before then we can talk about some champions to look out for both teams as well as some player overviews. Just real quick, Rift Sharks is 2-0 so far, has really strong showings. Both their series have been pretty close, but I don't believe they've dropped a game at all. Next on 101 Thieves, they are 0-1, but it was a 2-0 against them. But if you watch that series, which I highly recommend, it was actually very close. All right, let's go to the player highlights real quick. So these are just some champions to look out for on all these players. So Avery's Darius is incredibly good with a good KDA. Noam's Kane, you expect to see a ban on that. Dean Aesel, he has not played mid lane as much recently. I believe last time I casted Dean was when he picked Aesel. It had 1-0 and it also had a 28 KDA. So I believe that has been, it's over 2 games. I believe he got 28 both games, which is very impressive. Evans Neela, he is one of the biggest players of that pick in the server. And he is absolutely disgusting on it. Most people aren't picking up the champion, not super strong right now. Evan is the exception. PB, you could see 12-1. He is really notoriously insane on that champion. I expect it'll get banned both games because you can just see the performance. So whenever it does get through, he shows why he will continue to ban it. To 101 so I just for restrictions for draft. I feel like we're gonna see just predictions. Kane, Rel. I'm not sure if we're gonna see the Neela, but I wouldn't be surprised. For 101 Thieves, we have Drago, Aatrox. He plays Yo and A, just really aggressive champions. Jonah, we have Shyvana, and he just absolutely destroyed in that pick, and has been. According to Jonah, sleeper OP. According to Jonah, everyone knows it's OP. I haven't been following the meta as much, but it's been very cool seeing him pop off in that champion again. Taxi, just plays a lot of these really aggressive mages. Zoe, Azir. Well, I guess Azir's not aggressive, but just mages mid. His Zoe is absolutely disgusting. Will, previous captain of the team, obviously the Twitch one trick. You might say, wait a minute, Jacob, his KDA, his KDA isn't great, his win rate isn't great, but that's because people only give him the Twitch whenever they think they have an answer for it. But it is absolutely he is amazing on the champion. So just shout out. It's probably gonna get banned. Sorry, man. And then looking at Dominic, I actually do not have too much experience with Dominic. We see the Rakan here, but I believe that he is notoriously a Morgana player, which gets banned a lot. I might be wrong on that. And I do apologize if that is the case. Let me actually go and check because we have very cool stats. Thank you, Dean. Assuming they work. Just kidding. All right, I'm gonna go check that out. So Dominic, and in the support role, so we have that Rakan. It's not actually showing bans. I don't know. But I guess we will find out soon. All right, draft is starting. There is that Twitch ban I was talking about. I expect we'll see most likely a Yone for coming down against Drago, and we'll probably see the Shyvana ban as well. Those are my predictions. All right, Senna just got reworked as the Enchanter. There's Yone coming down. So PB is really absolutely disgusting on that pick. So that is pretty makes a lot of sense. And then Hui, previously Evan and PB, I believe twice have done Nami and Hui, and it is also a flex pick. So that remains really strong. All right, we have the Shyvana coming down like I expected. Guys, I'm so good at this. But all right, and we're probably gonna see the Kane coming down. Oh no, we see if we don't see Rel, they're running it down. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Noam, when he's not playing Kane, Sejuani is one of his more comfortable picks. But I do think we're probably gonna see the Rel come down here. Lilia. Okay. I'm not sure. Sure. I guess. I think Mason might be joining call soon, so maybe he'll have some insight about this jungle pick. But I guess we'll have to see how the draft goes out around that. Hello. Let me stream my OBS for you. Thank you for coming to rescue me.
Were they? Is the stream on already?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me pull it up. Pull up the Twitch.
All right, so we have Twitch, Yone, Shyvana band against 101, Sedge, Hui, Senna band against Rifsharks. Rifsharks first picked Lilia, which I was a bit surprised about. They didn't do the Rel or like Kane. Will has been.
PB no longer plays Rel,
Oh, is that true?
According to sources on both or on his team, the Rel is actually not contested. So I think this is fair.
Interesting.
Lilia Praya makes sense. This champion is really strong. Does tend to be blindable nowadays.
And there's
yeah. Looks like it is going to be the Maokai.
I'm not really sure what Dominic plays. I'm gonna be honest. I assume that's or Sword, but it could also be jungle.
Like you stream the draft itself.
Am I not streaming OBS?
No, you're streaming the Twitch, not the.
Oh, what the fuck, my bad.
There you go. Just open the draft tab and work it.
Yeah. Well, just I'll just stream OBS.
Streaming your browser. All right. And it looks like it's gonna be the Vi locked in. Vi is actually a decent matchup for Lilia. You're able to lock her down in theory, and if you build Assassin, you can kind of just kill her in one go. So
makes sense.
Interested to see how it goes.
All right, Aatrox coming down. Obviously, Drake is an absolute beast. One thing about 101 Thieves is that they have a lot of really strong individual players. They're not they're a bit of like a newer team coordination wise, but like it's very likely that one of these players will just like turbo hop off and 1v9. So you just want to ban these type of champions that can just like 1v5 a whole team.
Yeah, that's the logic behind the Yone ban, which makes a lot of sense. Darius ban in response, this makes sense. Avery is a really good Yone Darius player, and the Smolder ban coming out makes a lot of sense. That champ's really good. It's a flex. It could go top as well. I think it's not super unrealistic for that to be a flex, but I think it's just a good ban. Champ's OP. And Aurora is also banned for Sharks. Taxi is our resident playing the newest champion player, so like Champ is really good as well. So I think this is a really fair ban. And it's Aaliyah. Okay. Haven't seen Taxi Talia before. Assuming this is Taxi Talia. This could be the Taxi Vine mid special, and then Jono playing Talia jungle. That'd be really funny.
Yeah, that'd be hype.
Kind of doubtful, but would be exciting to see.
I can hope.
Yeah. The Rakan Nyla I didn't really talk about, but it seems like a really solid lane. Getting your Rakan accelerated to level 6 seems pretty good, and Nyla able to follow up with the engage.
Okay.
Looks like it's gonna be the Jace lock in. North American Jace, really, guys? But
what are we doing here?
That's not bad, and it looks like it's gonna be a Volibear top. This could be.
That's a deep pick then, the Jace.
No.
I think it's just mid, right?
Yeah, it should be. Having no AP for the Lilia is really good. Like having Lilia be solo AP, is like really strong. They feel really bad about buying MR. And it looks like Drago is just gonna pick Sut.
So are we thinking it's Vi jungle Talia mid, or I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if Jonah plays Talia. I know Jonah plays Vi for sure.
Yeah, I think it's Jonah jungle on Vi and Taxi mid on the Talia, which makes sense. I do think Rishark's draft is way, way better. Lilia is a way stronger champion. You have a lot of follow-up with the sleep into the Nyla Rakan combo while they're able to do the thing where he runs at people while they're held still for 20 billion years and then kill them all, ideally. But yeah, should be an exciting game to see come out from them. Dominic on the Maokai, I guess? Maokai...
Wait, what?
Kaisa?
Wait. Oh, okay, this is your so I was like, did I not update assets? I wasn't. Okay.
I think Maokai Kaisa individually is like a very good lane, but I don't know how they match up into Rel, Nyla. Or not Rel. 100%. Nyla, Rakan. So we'll have to see how that goes.
All right. So looking at the we can actually look for the matchups here.
Vi has not won into Lilia, but that's because
Yeah.
Lilia is a champion you have to punish in a correct way, and I don't think most people in Scrims know how to. It's like really hard to.
Yeah.
And it looks like Nyla has gone even into the Kai'Sa. That's surprising. And Volibear has just shit on set. That kind of makes sense, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that might just be more so Volibear is easier to execute than set top lane. I'm not sure though.
Well, one way to find out
Or
there, I guess.
yeah. I'm
But yeah, I don't think there's too
curious.
much more into it.
Yeah. Who's messaging me on League?
So I just put
I'm
up.
still getting added by that Lilia from 4 hours ago.
No
Awesome.
way.
Okay, for context, people in chat,
Yeah.
me and Taxi were playing ranked. We got this psychotic Lilia player who was fucking dog shit, and then they are still adding him 4 hours after the game ended. Kind of a banger decision, honestly.
That's
People in League are for sure normal, I
yeah,
promise.
100%.
But apparently the key matchup is going to be Dean versus Taxi. Taxi is one of our best mid laners, I'd say, probably top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Well, yeah.
Just ballpark.
Yeah.
Was part of the really good New York Nutbusters run that almost won, lost in finals. Tragic
XP.
stuff. But Dean is playing mid. Historically, this matchup is pretty even, so we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Dean has been playing a lot more League of Legends recently. Has not been out touching grass as
L.
much. So, potentially on the upswing in terms of mechanics. Maybe we'll see though.
Yeah. I mean, it's been exciting seeing his return. We used to see a lot more of Dean in like, I guess
80K?
not ADC. Well, we used to see him not ADC like before team format.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he just got, I mean, ADC player. or
ADC
something.
jailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Now
we're
he's
finally seeing him
playing again.
unleashed, building up his heals again in other lanes. So
You
it's
can get the KDA between the two of them. It's really funny that Taxi is fucking fisting Dean in the 1v1.
yeah. I
In the
wonder what
KDA
those
department.
champions were like in the 1v1s. But
Yeah, I'm curious as well. I do have some insider info. Apparently,
Ooh.
like 101 Thieves had the option to play Rex, but no one told him that fucking
no
Rex was
shot.
wanting to play today. So
Holy.
that's crazy. But
Yeah. Skill issue, I
don't know, man.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Rex was free today. He did message everyone. He's back from sharpening his Japanese sword in Japan, hanging out with relatives, and what is that? Korea. I don't know why I couldn't think of. I'm stupid. Anyways, he was available for today, and
they said now we don't need him.
they just didn't say anything to him apparently. So bro's asleep probably. Hope he rests well and then does not watch his team get slaughtered by Rift Sharks. My prediction.
That's a prediction.
Yeah, I'm still going 2-0, but we'll see. I am a Noam doubter, but I don't think it matters here.
I mean, yeah, it just fuels him, right? We just gotta get him to listen to this.
Yeah, I have to be the hater to unlock people's potential.
Exactly. Who's your number one hater? We don't need a powder up actually. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm just bad. We're washed.
Real?
We're a little retired. We're an Udyr one trick nowadays. So.
Nowadays, what were you before?
True. You know what? You got me there. I don't know. From like, yeah, there's not really much else we need to talk about. I think 101 Thieves is gonna typically look for like more picks with the Vitalia combo with Malkail on top. It's just like try to find one person and like kill them dead before everyone else shows up.
Yeah.
So Red Strikes do kind of want to play around that. I think no. We saw that Set loses to Volibear and Scrims at least. I wonder if that'll hold up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this jungle matchup is really weird. Like I've played a lot of it, and it always feels like Lilia is so favored. But like in theory, if Vi just gets on top of you and clicks all her buttons, you should die. Yeah. But Lilia is really strong right now with the Leandri's Rush. Faded Ashes is really good in the jungle for your clear. AP items are just really strong in general. Like these items are really broken. So Dean on the Jace. I am an NA Jace doubter, but you know what, Taxi, if you're out there, gap this fool so he can eat his words, I guess.
Real.
Like good luck.
Yeah, we can't get Dean's ego too big. Like
true. If 101 is proactive, their draft looks good. The worry is going even at 20 because team fights are kind of trash with Jace plus engage. Kind of true. Mr. Psycho Carrot sitting on the sidelines. I wonder if they're gonna run him to the next series, next game if the game goes poorly.
That'd
But
be pretty exciting, seeing the Evan
yeah,
versus Carrot bot lane. Or
yeah.
like,
Personally, I think it's a bit of cowardice on the part of 101 Thieves.
yeah.
I need more content.
Come
We
on,
need
come
to.
on.
I need to spectate more Psycho Carrot setup builds. Like those are like the peak of my evening.
No, bro's just in
So
the kitchen. He's gonna pull out something big. Don't worry.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah. I look forward to the next cook, bro.
100%.
I'm, I'm sitting down. I have the napkin out. I have all of my utensils set out and ready, bro. Like I'm so ready for the
No,
next
shit's gonna be
delicious Psycho
tasty.
Carrot meal, bro.
It looks like,
Are you in the lobby with them?
yeah, it looks like Will is missing. Um,
Been looking into Triforce Senna. Okay, see,
let's
that's
go.
what I
Yeah,
want
no,
to
no.
see.
This is the
That's
shit
what
we're
I
looking
want to
for.
see.
Like,
That's what I want to see. 101 Thieves, if you're listening to the stream, please put this man in game 2. I need to see him build Triforce Senna,
this
bro.
is why he's benched.
Why he is benched.
They're just
Amazing.
haters. I don't.
Dude, Taxi, I think you're just an off, bro. Like, it's
Uh-huh.
so much more fun when you get to watch Psycho Carrot build opportunity on Senna. Like, come on now. Be for
Like,
real.
yeah.
We had the collector Senna in our ranked game earlier. Like, come on now.
Jesus Christ.
Why are we not letting people cook? Don't ask how the game went, by the way. Did not do well.
See, they were cooking. They were cooking. Like, I mean,
Yeah. True.
right. So, interestingly enough, who plays Talia? There's no one. I don't know. We gotta get Cam back. Can we get Cam back? Like, where is he?
I've played Talia jungle. I didn't go well. I think she's like really hard to play in jungle. Cam used to play Talia mid. Talia mid just is like really weird. Oh, Sarv had a really good Talia game a while back. If I remember correctly.
Yo, because I think I can. Yeah, overall records.
Yeah,
It's like a lot of these games are pretty old. I think.
Yeah, Champion hasn't been played recently. I think it's more so Champion's really hard to play. Like genuinely, positioning with rocks, positioning your stun combos.
She's just like so different.
Yeah, it's not different. It's just like her combos are a little tricky to figure out, and also fitting her into certain comps. She's like a roam mage kind of, but doesn't quite scale as well as like champions like Twisted Fate, which is like a lot easier to execute as well. So, but it's a fun champion. Her Crystal Modis skin, I think that's what it's called.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I love that skin. What's it called? Crystal Motus. Yeah, that's a great skin.
Tally makes Neela miserable. True.
It is a good counter.
Yeah.
There's like
it's also good
into Rakan. Yeah. Just able to fling out the rocks, and the Rakan has a really difficult time engaging, but it still has a cooldown. So,
yeah, but if you can use that time in order to let your like backline like
it's for sure. It's for sure good. I wonder if we're gonna see the AP Kaisa build or the on head Kaisa build.
Well, I mean, we're probably gonna see. I mean, I feel like what we've seen usually is just like the Shiv into the like AP stuff, but
yeah, we'll have to see what Will
I don't know. I feel like every Kaisa player has their own little secret spice to it, so we'll have to see.
Yeah,
hopefully what Will looks like if he ever joins the lobby.
Can you put me in the lobby, or do I have to watch from your stream?
Oh, true. I forgot we can just both spectate. Why does that never happen?
Well, I feel like it's easier if I focus on what you're talking about.
Okay, no, they actually invited up and like they invited Will, so I couldn't invite you because it was full.
That's fine.
But I'll switch you to the league stream. Well, I guess not yet. I'll do that.
Oh yeah, we can wait. Still.
Yes, I feel like the Talio is a very good pick, but I don't really know enough about top to analyze the Volibear set matchup as common as that is, surely. So let's check out the statistics website.
Go ahead.
This is very helpful, I think. Stats are always the most transparent thing. All right, so according to UGG Emerald Plus, set top versus Volibear top, set wins 51% of the time, almost 52. Over 4K games. And that's all the insight I have. I'm not really sure.
I think it's because when he ults, he gets the extra health, and then when Set flings him back into his team, you get the extra damage. I don't know how much that really matters. I mean, Set also just is really good at 1v1s.
Yeah.
But the Haymaker might just speak to the quality of Set players in Scrims Zone LOL if the matchup is losing so much, but really be like that sometimes, you know?
True.
We can't all play perfect at all times, you know?
I mean, you know, not all of us can, but you know.
True.
So I think
Unless
that
your name is Brewer, I guess. My bad.
true. So yeah, I think that personally I think that 101 Thieves, if we can see them win early, like they definitely have the chance to just like spiral the game out of control. But
They're definitely looking to snowball their advantages. Kaisa should be able to like. Actually, I don't know, but Vi is like really good objective control, and if you want to pair her up with the Talia and try to really snowball your leads through objectives, I think that's probably the ideal game plan for 101 Thieves.
yeah.
Rift Arc is all about attrition. You just have to wait out the early game.
And I think that's like a very Riftstrikes like style this season. Do you want to start a poll in chat?
I do not know how to do that. But
I don't either.
Well, good, useful mod, I think. But
slash. I know I can do it. It's not a poll. Is it a poll? Prediction. That's what it's called. Slash prediction. And then can I do slash prediction? Okay. Start prediction. Okay. Yes. Okay. Rift. Sharks win.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
I was just figuring it out. Because I feel like I don't know. They gave us too long to talk. I have nothing left to yap about. Mason, what do we do?
Give me 1 sec. Let me set up the.
Yeah. I can. Never mind. I was gonna pull out my Rift Sharks theme. Are you actually? You're not a knower, are you?
Rift Sharks. 101. All right. I think I started it.
Let's go with those votes happening in chat. Yeah, it started on my screen.
Huge. Hold on.
All right, so we have 5 minutes. Game should be starting in like around a minute.
Yeah.
I think it just lined up correctly. I don't know. What do you, so just in terms of like, I guess without obviously having seen the result, what do you think of the draft strategy of 101 Thieves? I hadn't heard about the rel thing.
To be fair, I think Phoebe could play it. Like genuinely, that champion's not that hard. I'm surprised he's not willing to try to play it more. Right. But
and
I don't blame him.
I'm surprised by the Sedge ban also over the Kane, like for example. I mean, he didn't.
I think no one in this team would rather play Sedge over Kane. I don't think he's like the dedicated carry player. You have Avery and Evan to play around. Both side lanes are really strong. I don't think you really have to play
crazy this season.
Yeah, Evan's been popping off. Dean is also pretty solid mid lane. If you pair up with him and go gank your side lanes, I feel like Sejuani is a good champion to enable that. So it kind of makes sense. I know Gnome's Kane is good in theory, but like I don't know, man. That champion's like not that useful in team play.
You can see the game, right?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I can see the game. We can talk about runes. Jonah went Conquerors, so that tends to mean you're going to go for more longer trades. Probably going Bruiser then, so you won't actually beat the Billy in the 1v1 for sure. He's looking to pair more with his.
Urshi's going for the group invade. Looks like there's no one.
Definitely an option here. Not sure how well it'll go. Level one's not perfect.
So they do like spot them out, but I mean they set all the way top by all the way in there. Yeah, they're just gonna set this word down, and
looks like Talia also went for the Dark Harvest, so this is going to be more of a aggressive Talia trying to get those harvest stacks. It is going to be Dean on the page.
Oh wow, okay.
Should be exciting to watch in the mid lane. Looks like Taxi also did grab the first strike. Oh. Level 1 trade by the.
Oh my god, massive damage on the trade.
The damage coming out.
Oh, but.
Oh, the E coming out. I don't know if they win this. Phoebe with the flash. The Ignite also coming out. He's dead here.
Alright, Dean with a really strong start lane.
That was a really aggressive play. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He did that. Definitely not
I mean,
necessary.
yeah, he doesn't
there.
have Hex Slash or anything. He's just used to it, I guess.
No,
He's
no,
used to
I'm
having
just
Hex Slash.
surprised that Drago went for that. Like that play is like not that good. You started E, your jungler is like Vi. He doesn't want to start Q there. It's not really super winning, so a little over aggression. He
Yeah,
does have the Crystal Modus skin. This is the best skin in the game. Let's fucking go.
truly.
Will also has the first strike, so I think this is more for the AP Kaisa setup that LS does with Manamune into Ludens. It's a really
Ooh,
gross
double knock up
poke.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't get much off
We're
of it.
seeing the fucking Volibear damage. Oh my gosh, it's so
Jesus.
gross. Getting full
Flash,
passive
yeah.
stacks and the flash
Wow.
W and a solo kill going over to Avery.
Really impressive
Well
stuff.
played.
Yeah, I mean, Volibear, I feel like this is like the third or fourth Volibear game we've seen from Avery, if I'm not wrong. And
That's
he's
really
just
good.
like performed really well on it.
Has he been doing the Rod of Ages, Devori build?
I'm not
You know?
sure.
That build's really funny, but I don't know if
Wait,
it's
who
actually
the fuck voted 11? Bro, this poll is 0 channel points to 11 channel.
amazing.
All right, so
both junglers
yeah.
just doing verticals. Nothing really happening on the map right now.
Vershark's got level 3 early, but with the wave crash, they are going to shade the pack over. One of the most really fun things playing into Neela is that strong experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
Always
they
use
are
the
going to
yellow
clear the
ward.
word. Rego forcing Avery off CS here, but
Trago is just trying to fight. It's crazy.
yeah.
BB is going to go for an engage here, but it looks like they did get the favorable end of the trade. Maokai trades are
Ian
just
back
so
in.
gross. Evan Eating back in, but Kaisa is sort of the stronger ADC right now in these trades. PB having to use his potion, one of his potions to heal back up a little bit.
I will say generally, I think Kaisa is stronger early, but with the Conqueror versus First Strike, Neela is definitely stronger in the extended fights.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That makes a lot of sense.
okay, dodges
W
W.
coming out.
Is he gonna walk him down with the?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna walk him down. The double W coming out.
Volibear is so nasty. Oh, Vi is coming.
Vi's coming. This could be a bait, but Jonah, I don't think
Oh,
has the angle.
Avery
Looks
should
like the
be
E coming
dead
out.
here with a flash from Vi.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't
Oh,
need
the
it.
Q does connect.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, and the CC coming out, and it looks like a good punish from Jonah.
Yeah.
Well played.
That was expert space by Drago.
Yeah.
He knew his limits.
Avery definitely feeling himself a little too much in reach for that play a little bit, but good play regardless from Jonah. Looks like Noam is just
Okay, wait, who
clicking
got
camps.
that? I missed it. Oh,
It was
I got
Jonah.
it,
Jonah got it.
Yeah, dang.
Definitely where you want it to be. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Jonah showed that he can snowball his advantages pretty well. Looks
Alright,
like
Deagle for the
Dean
solo
is
kill
trading
here.
in
Both
here
are
with
low on
solo
mana.
kill.
Yeah, Talia
And
just
it
doesn't
looks
have
like
anything.
Taxi gets fucking bombed, bro. Taxi, what are you doing?
We can't, guys, we can't let Dean's ego go. What's going on?
Bro, Taxi, come on. I do it with you for like 8 games, bro. What are we doing, man? You're better than this. Looks like Nom is getting caught here by the abilities.
Yeah, he's just dead.
And oh my gosh, the set damage coming out. Super well played from the side of 101 Thieves here. Just pairing up the top side really well. And
W?
look at
No.
that CC, bro. Well played to Jonah.
Jeez.
Just waiting till the shield breaks before he starts his Y combo again. Well played from
Yeah, that was
Jonah
really,
here.
really solid. Yeah, I mean, what that lane went from like felt like completely lost to Jonah
Jonah's
rescuing him.
Yeah, Jonah definitely bailing him out here really well. Drago setting him up really well with the set plays as well.
Oh,
The
yeah,
polls have
absolutely,
been really solid, so love to see that. But yeah, Taxi, you're getting gapped by Dean Jones, brother. What's happening, man? Come on.
You're getting back gapped by USGs. Like, what?
True. What are we doing
Brother.
here? But no, still hasn't backed yet or bought items. Like,
I mean,
bro,
he died. He just couldn't afford anything, I guess.
there's no way he based on 28 gold
Should we go back
or
to-
28
that's-
camps. Like
that
he has
seems-
baited ashes for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
I think he just forgot to buy. Like that's so grief though.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Characters I would have def forced a losing fight bot lane with top winning, so maybe I should be out. I love the honesty there.
I love the awareness.
Yeah.
Really love to see that. still, gold is even, and as we talked about in draft, you don't want to be on even gold as 101 Thieves. You need to like explode your laning phase advantages, and it's sort of not happening right now. They're staying even at the very least, though.
I mean,
so
the nice thing is, I mean, you have that golden Vi able to
ooh,
be able
good
to
ulti from Drago, getting Avery back in the tower.
Wow.
And this might be a solo kill. Nice, well played to Drago.
Yeah, that's I'm honestly kind of confused. We didn't really talk about this at all. Rift Sharks, I mean, giving 101 Thieves like red side counter pick is really strong.
Yeah, Drago is a player that
with such strong
really
solo.
Well, Jonah whiffs a smite onto the
flashing for him. He's pissed. No, it's bad. Oh, he gets out. Wow.
Why is he throwing the rocks in the wrong direction?
Yeah, I thought he was dead there. I'm not gonna lie. He probably should have been dead there.
Yeah, but they do manage to scare the other two grubs though. Did have to burn flash from the Talia here. Did trade the Lilia flash in response, so pretty even trade so far. And Dean also gets the wave under, so pretty chill.
We do have PB hanging mid, but like, I mean, I don't.
The bowling ball?
Ooh.
Oh, so that does finish the recall in time, but Jonah is gonna just walk over and try to. Oh, and the ulti coming down. Coming out. And then it looks like this might be a punish. Well played from the side of Rift Sharks. Good setup by PB to really lock down the vibe. They knew she had no flash, so this was a really smart play from the side of Rift Sharks. I like to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. That is not super great.
Lilia is going to look to the blue side here. This should be pretty free. Lilia's clear is super accelerated with the Faded Ashes. So
yeah, I don't love this cull pickup from Kaisa. I just feel like you really just want to be like
a little late.
Yeah,
IMO, but Avery is looking over the wall with the potential Stormbringer here.
Oh, the flash!
And the ulti coming out. Good
QW, that should be it. Wow! Shock blast did so much damage.
Yeah, super good dive by the side of the Rift Sharks. Good Volibear ult to just delete the tower.
Good set like up late.
So, yeah, Set is still accelerating his own gold, but solo balling the Jace is kind of what you want. This Jace does do super well with items. Mr. Dean Jones might be able to carry the game. We'll have to see.
One way to find out.
So true.
I don't know. I've been saying that over and over, but you know, here we are.
Saying what?
One way to find out. But
one way to find out. No, I say that shit all the time too.
It's a fire phrase. I don't know.
True. And it looks like neither team is really opting for the dragons early.
First, there was 0 dragon Scrims in game.
Yeah.
Malcolm might be a little overextended there. But
it depends on if Lilia makes it, and it looks like the Recon W does come
out. No, Talia doesn't have ult. It's just walking down.
Lilia is still just walking down though. This champion is able to roam with her passive a lot, so. Actually, it hasn't looked really
bot lane decided,
or
directed camera decided bot lane is fucking over, I guess.
Yeah.
And they were right. I don't know.
Jace is also looking for the counter roam. Not really much being able to be got here.
Oh, back to top.
Back to top lane. It's still fighting, fist fighting as usual. Looks like they still might go for this. Ulti flash comes out from the side of the Maokai. Potential kill here
should be dead here.
Rift Sharks. Maokai is almost dead, but Drago got another kill on the top side. Will does have to use the barrier, and the bowling ball does manage to hit. Right. Taxi is doing his best trying to poke them down, but Jonah is on the top side, so. The Maokai with the question mark. We are allowed to type apparently in Scrims Zone LOL nowadays. I get in trouble when I type, but when other people do it, apparently it's okay. So, really is the Shadow Cabal after me once again as usual.
Certainly,
Rift Sharks do manage to pick up that dragon as well. Super well played from the side of Rift Sharks, using that advantage that they got on killing the Maokai to lock down these objectives. Super well played. Vi does manage to get a bit of farm back, but I don't know if that's really worth it when you're dropping dragons for it.
Joel dropping your life isn't fair, Mason.
So true, Joel. My life is not fair, bro. You don't understand.
Everyone's out to get you.
You only type when tilted? Trust? I never type. I stopped typing because I got in trouble. But apparently, since everyone's allowed to type in Scrims nowadays, like
you should do it again.
Kind of crazy, bro. Yeah. No punish? Like, come on, bro.
Forget typing. You get punished for things you say out loud. on the podcast.
True,
That's the
true.
shit.
Honestly, like, what's happening here, dog?
This is, wait, where's the free
Shadow
speech?
Cabal
What?
is after me once more. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
All right.
yeah, Draco almost having the tower down as well.
Yeah, thanks to all
Lilia
those
is
platings,
going
the
to-
gold is like basically even again.
Yeah,
despite the 5-0
it's mostly
chase.
concentrated on the set though.
Yeah, we can just look at the gold
Lilia
here.
is looking here. Jace does have an
well-
angle, and he is
Oh
just
my
one
god,
shot.
wait, is Lilia alive
Maybe
because of
save
that?
him. The flash came
Oh.
from by, but he does die to the PV ignite. The ulti to cancel the Rakan knockup, but it looks like it's not enough, and Avery is here
Drago
to
running
just
for his
pick it
life
all
here.
up. And clean 2-0 for the
Yeah.
side of Rift Sharks. They're just a little more coordinated on this play. Taxi does not look comfortable on this Tulia at all.
Kaisa does have ult here, but I mean, she's just dead. Oh, she uses the ult. I would not have personally, but I respect it.
Super good solo kill on Evan here. Well played. Didn't even have to use the apotheosis here. So, super good from him. Is that what the ulti's called? Can you check?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. That's also a really good colorless card in Slay's Fire team. Rust.
Not the shit to get.
Anyways, Drago does manage to pick up the tower in top side as well with like
It's like a
full plates.
2.5k gold. Difference top
Yeah.
lane. Gold is 1k on Vi, and then Dean is up like 2k.
2 more billion gold. Yeah.
Evan is up like 1k, and then supports don't matter. But I mean, he's up like 500, I guess.
Yeah, PB has just been in a lot more combats active with the with his team. Dean is in a really solid position to be able to snowball his Jace lead. We'll see if he's able to convert on that. PB has been doing a lot of work setting him up for these plays. So
Yeah, it's been. I mean, playing with a really good support. Oh, okay. Well, we have Talia coming
looks
down
like
here.
the Talia
and-
wall is coming down here. Combo is coming out onto
wait, the
the
healing,
Talia.
the flash
Oh,
ult.
the Nyla ulti coming out, but
Oh,
it does
that
get
was so-
picked up by the
yeah.
Kaisa. And it looks like this should be a
The
2 for
ult?
2.
I don't know. Oh, he
Ulti
gets
coming
out. He gets out here.
Still gonna try.
No way.
And PB is out here. Well
Wow.
played. 1-0 neutralized play here is super good. But Top also died to the set.
Oh.
Or the set died to the Jace, so you do
He
not
had
want to
ult
see
and
that.
flash up, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's really bad though, shutdown going on to the Jace here.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
W
gosh.
coming out from PB and the solo kill coming out onto Mr. Plain Bagel X, bro. That's crazy.
This guy's crazy.
Well played.
Yeah, I feel
Well,
like one thing
being a little
PB,
too disrespectful
Yeah.
to Rakan damage. does
PB
get
is like
popped
really good
here.
at like finding people's like you find the one mistake and then just like capitalizes like maximally. That's like he's really crazy at that.
For sure.
Um,
And it looks like the Jonah is gonna go for Thundered Sky into Cleaver. This is like the standard bruiser setup. Not really much interesting going on there. But Dean is on the 2-hour power spike, the Man Immune and the Eclipse here. He is so fucking strong. This is where you want your Jace to be in your games. Just the champion tends to scale with items nowadays, so having him on 2 items at this point in the game is just so good for your team. Looks like Drago
Drago's
is
trying to
starting
solo
the
the-
Rift Herald here. He has
he
no
does have
backup
flash
there.
out, and Vi is here, but
Coming out a little early. PB might die here. Oh my gosh, the set damage. And Vi is here to back him up. Might be a 2-for-1 here. The ulti coming out from the side of the
Volibear's still
ball
alive.
there.
Flashes
Destroyed
away
from the Vi
save
to
Hyper
break
Demon.
the sleep and does manage to pick up the Lulia here. And then Jace does manage to pick up the set in response, and this is just a complete fucking bloodbath. Looks like Kaisa is trying to juke out of the Nyla. The red team does manage to pick up the Rift Herald, and it is a 3-for-1 on the side of 101 Thieves. Super well played from Jonah here to disjoint that Lilia sleep that was coming out as he was... looks like the Apotheosis is coming out, but Evan, you might just be a little dead here, Brother Bear. And another kill going over to the Talia. Well played.
I honestly do think that the the overall play by Rift Sharks like wasn't a bad idea. I think they did probably catch out Drago. They just couldn't engage. Like they couldn't engage in that 2v2. I think that if they waited for their team, they could have like gone in as 4 or 5. But they're just a bit of eager beavers, if you will.
Yeah, I think Drago really knew his limits on the set there. Took that fight. I thought it might have been a catch, but he was able to survive so long, and PB just didn't expect the set damage. He is really strong and just one combos him, and then Jonah coming in with the cleanup, the Q into the ulti combo to disjoint
Is
the
Dean
Vice
caught out
Sleep or
here?
the Leah Sleep was super good.
Okay,
Rakan
DPD.
coming in with the full combo just to bail out Dean so he doesn't give the shutdown. This is really
Oh
good
my
from the
God.
side of Sharks. The snowball or the bowling ball coming out doesn't manage to hit anything. So
The shock blast though definitely hits Kaisa.
yeah.
Okay, just having his bodyguard, I guess, there, just standing there.
Also, that's another thing we're not allowed to do is dance in place, but apparently everyone else can do it, but I cannot. Like, what is happening here,
Standing
guys?
just like in lane and dancing is different than like killing someone and dancing on them.
Altering your movement while you're killing someone? Nah, disagree, bro.
He anyways. Alright, so we actually, we hadn't been talking about this, but or maybe you didn't, I wasn't listening. The Man Moon on the Kaisa, is going for like the full, AP.
They're going for the full poke build.
Yeah,
This is a pretty solid setup, I think.
is
Does
this
make
the
sure
LS
that the
thing?
Kaisa... Yeah,
Okay,
I think LS made this build really popular.
Got it.
It is a really good build for like long range setup, and I don't know.
You just can't miss.
It's like kind of hard to play these fights as Kaisa in range of like Volibear. So I think it's like a fine build for him to go. It looks like Avery did pick up the Iceborne Gauntlet as well. The Vi is going to try to catch out the Nyla here.
I don't know.
Is trying to box her out. The W coming out, but the Talia wall is coming over. The ulti coming out, but the Nyla is managing to pick it up. Jace is just simply too strong, and it looks like
Maokai went on a fucking
smashes the
journey.
Maokai in, and they just are trying to get out with their lives in check. A bit of an over-aggressive play from Jonah here, but good punish from the side of Rift Sharks here.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really tough if you don't, like, they saw the Jace mid, I believe, on Vision. You know, he can do so much damage just so far away that it's just like, it's really tough to
I think it's just a bit of a lapse in judgment from the side of 101 Thieves. Jace range is kind of absurd, so I think it was a good play from Dean, just throwing the shock blade out.
All right,
Shockwave?
Talia there.
Shock blast out. There, that's what it's called. Anyways.
Joel, frankly, it's
oh
just
my
not to show
gosh,
off killer
it's
dance moves. It's so real. We should all just
Frankly, it's a sin not to show off killer dance moves. Yeah, but when I do it, I get in trouble, man. Like, what?
Surely the same thing.
Fucking
Oh, okay,
forbidden.
bowling ball misses.
Bowling
I
ball
believe that would
does
have
whiff
killed.
onto Will. It would have
160
killed, yeah.
health.
No, it would have killed, trust.
With items,
That plus the burn, yeah. It looks like...
We have 4 people here getting mid while Set is just like uncontested shoving top. I mean,
Set doesn't really have anything to get. Just trying to force down these towers, get a little map space out is pretty solid from the side of Sharks. Next objective is going to be the Chems Dragon. It's Baron. That's fair. Just probably want to set up vision for that. Utilize your Jace poke. Try to like get early vision on the objective, and then just let Jace poke out the other team, or like scout and try to poke out the other team before they get to the objective.
We're probably not going to Baron, right?
They should. You're able to do Baron on spawn. Yeah, you don't care about Dragon. Dragon's like 3 dragons away. You always care about Baron here.
Remember when they buffed
Like,
Baron and they're like,
Avery
people
is
can't
trying
20
to-
minute anymore. And then
It's like a lot harder, but
Yeah.
it's still the most important objective. Looks like 101 Thieves is going to be able to try to pick up this mid tower in response. Drago does manage to get the unstoppable out, and then there's 4 people up here though, and the W coming out, and another kill going over to the Jace in
However-
exchange for the mid tower. This
Yeah,
might be
why does
good though,
Dragon Camera,
being
like-
able to get 2 towers. It's a little close. They're gonna
they might
force
be
it
caught
though.
out. No, the Talia wall really saves the Rakan engage.
The Talia ult does save them, and then they do manage to pick up the tower. Super good play from the side of 101 Thieves, just leveraging the set. Oh, and they're just running straight bot lane.
Oh,
The
no,
fucking
the
bot at the
flash.
top, and then the ulti coming out. The
guess
Kaisa
that's
ulti in response, and Evan does manage to go down. Just 101 Thieves on the map, baby. Just walking from top to mid to 80s to the bot lane.
It looks like
But it looks like
trading
the side of
Baron
Rift
for-
Sharks are going to try to start the Baron here.
I mean,
There
they're
are,
trading, like 30 seconds left, and then
Yeah,
they're just waiting.
They have no vision on it,
They're
so
just
they might
waiting.
be able to do it.
oh my god,
They're just gonna wait for the
They
dragon.
don't
This is a
know.
super good play from the side of Rift Sharks here. No vision onto the Baron,
Carry
and it looks like that should be the kill. Get it for free. I guess they're just gonna give it and then try to just take the
I
dragon
mean, they
as
can
a
just use the
consolation
empowered
prize.
Baron recall.
Yeah, but they should be able to get it.
Infinite buff versus temp
dragon.
buff. Carry, you're so real for that.
So
Dragons are
true.
forever. Barons are temporary.
This system is truly rigged against you. I agree. Embrace the revolutionary lifestyle. I'm on it, bro.
Bro is the revolutionary lifestyle.
So true.
All right,
And
so
it looks like there is going to be a dragon traded in response. Probably the best you can get, but
yeah.
Talia is kind of back in this game with a couple more kills under her belt. Champion with Blackfire Torch and Leandries is looking for this more poke-centric
Gila should be
build.
dead here. Oh no, Rakan's
Gila is
coming.
going to try to 1v1 the set.
Oh my god, wait a minute. What the heck? Where did that go?
Does not manage to get his W off, and another kill going over to Evan. He is starting to scale. He does have the Lord Dominic's Regard. This item is kind of nerfed nowadays, but I don't know if Nyla can really effectively build Mortal Reminder.
Yeah, because there's nothing to
I'm not really sure if that was the build, but I'm not going to judge it. I think it's fine. Just some sort of damage pen item.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, the Shock Blast coming out from the base. Nuclear Shock Blasts. 101 Thieves really does want this shutdown on the Jace. It's a lot of standing gold if they can pick it up. Oh, a little bit of hopscotch with the bottom team here. Or the bottom half of the map. Looks like PB is going to engage here. The ulti is forced out from the Maokai, and the Lily Q does manage to pick it up. Noah's first kill on the map. The set is coming in though, the ulti coming out, and the W is going to manage to come out in time. Dean does take half of his HP bar. And Kaisa is going to ulti in, try to pick him up. Does manage to pick up the Lilia, but Set does pick up the Rakan as well, and 3 kills going over to the side of 101 Thieves, really making this game super bloody.
I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why it started like that.
Really good play from the side of 101 Thieves, trying to capitalize 2 for 3. I think you're gonna have to take those. Jonah is gonna try to chase the base here, but the ulti coming out from the side of Jonah here, and potential kill.
Oh my god!
Oh, and the kill does go over to Drago here. Super well played from 101 Thieves. Avery is gonna try to get the top tower, but Talia is gonna be here in time. The ulti coming out from the side of the Volibear, but Talia does actually in fact do damage nowadays. So looks like Avery is just gonna have to burn his.
The game saw the flash and said, "Not, we're good. He's out." What are you talking about?
True. He is gonna go for the Navori second after the Iceborne Gauntlet. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's Sigma male.
He is gonna be really squishy. Set with the 3 items, the Overlord's Bloodmail, the Hullbreaker. He is sort of unmatchable in these side lanes from the side of Rift Sharks, unless Jace is able to just poke him out with the Shock Blast and playing range. So.
I feel like it's been interesting because I mean, like, the thesis statement of this game was that, you know, 101 Thieves needs to get ahead or else they lose. But we sort of saw the opposite of that, where they weren't even. Rift Sharks was a little bit ahead, and they've managed to like come back from that deficit, which is pretty cool to see. But it's just like they need to keep the gas on from now, or else like. It's
really hard. Drago did play the early laning phase really well.
Oh yeah.
Or no, he got solo killed, and then
the really early laning phase did not go amazing. Jonah bailed him out, and then from that he was just like super solid.
He took his lead and ran with it after Jonah gave it back to him. Looks like Jonah might be caught out here, but looks like he is gonna just be able to queue over the wall and dodge it. Can you control shift Z real quick and zoom out a little bit? Thank you. It's just a little. Yeah, that's perfect. Looks like they are just gonna try to pick Draco here. Does whip
the slow misses.
The ulti comes out from the Rakan here, and potentially this could be a catch from the side of one.
I'm gonna have to rewind this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I rewinded it. Let's see if it stops there again.
Oh yeah, we can just watch from here. It's fine.
Hopefully,
but they were looking for a play onto the set. The Lilia ball does miss, so Rakan does try to force this engage here with the
flash.
Volibear W.
Oh my
coming out. Coming out. I think it might have been a pause.
But like normally it like shows it.
No, it's paused.
It's the end of the game. I don't know. Yeah.
True.
Well, that's low.
But yeah, super interesting game so far. Jonah definitely play on the ball a little more than Noam in the series. Has been able to bail out his set quite a few times and just like really accelerate his team's gold lead with the set. This pairing has been really good, honestly. Jonah with the VIQs into the set pulls, like they've been able to get a lot of resources for their team. Taxi looked really shaky on the Talia early on, but has managed to stabilize a little bit. I do think that champion is kind of hard to play early game, so I don't blame him.
I will say, to give him a little bit of credit here, Jace did start with a kill.
Yeah, I mean,
walking into lane.
That is true. Yeah, that's true. But he still did get solo killed,
Yes,
so it's a little hard, but definitely managed to stabilize a tiny amount and is really
yeah.
able to pump out the damage with the Leandre's plus Blackfire Torch.
Potentially going to make a big play here. Who knows?
The TP is crazy. I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah,
he gets there in time.
Yeah, I feel
Well,
like such
truly,
a
we must
here,
wait with hushed breath as
Exactly.
we wait for the Talia TP to finish
I'm
in
not seeing people
hypothetical
typing.
universe.
So it feels like it's not paused. I've never had this happen before. Well, because normally it shows like the pause screen. Oh, can I do the funny thing? OBS. Wait,
What's the
I don't
funny
have the
thing?
pause screen. What the fuck? I need to get
Hey,
that
no,
updated.
can you get 2-0 so we can play Baldur's Gate? Thanks. Or can you 2-0 so we can go play Baldur's Gate? I don't know if you're watching, but
I imagine he's not watching if he's in game.
either one works, to be honest. It is paused? Yeah,
Okay.
I can tell. We
Yeah.
can tell at this point.
Normally it like shows it, but
I'll message him. Can you 2-0
brother, dude.
or 0-2?
Oh, Will's PC crashed.
So
Dang.
we can play Baldur's Gate? I won actually. That's toxic.
It's toxic.
But
Eh, well, is it more toxic to do it or to say it on stream?
I mean he's not watching the stream, right? So it's fine. I mean if he is, like he's not supposed to, like Bean said we're not allowed to, so
Is it, oh, it's I. That's why. Is it? I'm just gonna rewind and see if it.
oh, it started. Did it?
I just rewinded. No,
Has this still paused?
apparently.
That's crazy.
Who? Just based on like the trajectory of the game, where do you think it's heading?
The game is still deadlocked, I think. I think Strikes is doing a lot of good proactive plays, but 101 Thieves is managed to get some good clapbacks, so it's like super even. Will does almost have the call completed. That's so big, but this Kai'Sa build does tend to like scale super well. If you can land those super long Void Seekers.
As long as you hit champions with it, like I mean, these get. So
Yeah, it's so annoying, and then you can pair it up with the Vi combo or the Talia combo from long range, and people just fucking die. So we'll have to see.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go get some water. Oh, GameStop paused. Fuck. I went to Noam's room. Thank you, Kathy. Well, I will just wait, cause I don't know how long it was. All right, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
All right, I am back.
All right, I'm back. Hello.
I've gotten some insight on the cull. Apparently, you need cull with the Mana Moon build in order to get enough AD to evolve the Q until you're like high level. So he's gonna keep that until he evolves it through just like raw level up stats.
Apparently the game is unpaused, so if you want to check real quick.
Wait, what? Did I change the fog? I'm just gonna press back and. Well, if the game is on pause now, it would take what, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes to
Oh, that's true. Didn't think about that.
And oh my god. Okay, no, I was like, wait, when did it stop? No, okay, we're still stuck here. So that's lovely.
But yeah, Kathy, my secret agent, has told me that the game is on pause right now. So
Alright, so hopefully we should have only a few more minutes to apparently Will's computer did not crash, so that's our number one. We have good informant Kathy and the evil informant Psycho Cat.
Yeah.
Alright. Just looking at gold values here. Oh my god, Draco's up like 4k gold.
Yeah, that boy is a little strong.
A little bit. Where did it even come from? I mean, he's up like 5 kills, obviously, up like 40 CS.
He's got both. He's been
shutdowns.
involved in every tower. He's got.
True.
I think he got Dean's shutdown as
and
well.
He got all plates from the first turret. Okay,
Yeah.
All right, and then in the jungle, Jonah is up like almost 2k. And then mid lane we have. Yeah, I mean Dean is up like what 2k gold. I don't know, like 1.5. And then Neela is up like 2.5 on the Kaisa, but Kaisa has been slowly getting right back into the game, and then supports aren't real. But PV is up like 1k gold, which is kind of significant.
Do you want to try it? Check again? Did Spectator just break? Oh, there we go.
No, I just went backwards. No, I just paused again. Gosh dang it.
I think Spectator might have broken.
Oh no.
So pausing does break Spectator, I guess.
No, it did not. Like we've had pauses this season.
They are out of game, so
I don't know what to do. This is a new situation.
Dean also fucked up the spoilers. Nice.
Okay, so I guess let's just talk about the result then. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me ask. I think Spectator broken. But yeah, we could just talk about the results then, I guess. I think
they're drafting in 3 minutes, so I need to like fucking set up assets and shit. So okay, Dean sent draft links, which means that 101 Thieves won, I guess.
I think it just breaks when game ends. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
But only sometimes.
Wait, so
all right.
Wait, no, but it couldn't have broken without like did they like win the game within 3 minutes of? Well, I guess I'll exit this. Cool.
But like the circle of suck has been completed, right? Like fruitcakes beat 101 Thieves, 101 Thieves beat Rift Sharks beats fruitcakes, circle of suck or whatever.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like Rift Sharks is taking blue side again. They're not switching up their strategy. Why are roster tool? Okay, so yeah, so they have that. I need to mark it as a 1 game.
Oh my gosh, the Talia damage went crazy.
Oh wait, I can. Yeah, let me. What am I streaming? Oh, I'm streaming that. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess yeah. So I guess like, what else do we have to talk about right now other than this?
Okay, it's kind of hard to talk about the game just because I want to see how 101 Thieves closed out the game. Realistically, they probably got like a really good collapse from the set being caught there and just fucking slammed into a lane and just won the game. That's realistically what happened given game time and what happened, like just based off of their position on the map.
Yeah.
So I think adaptations, Taxi did have. Okay, I think Jonah on the Vi was able to get Drago back into the game, so it is a little hard. To be honest, I don't think their draft was the issue. I think they just sort of misplayed their early game. I think maybe don't revisit the Volibear, especially if you're going to go Navori second item after you've been slammed all lane. Like, I think that's a little grief, but I think Jonah just did a really good job of bailing out his top laner, so ideally maybe something Avery can just 2v1 on, but I don't know. I also think the Lilia was kind of useless for like how untouched it was. Like, I think the champion is really good, but it is like a little tricky to play.
A skill issue?
I didn't use those words exactly, but if you want to infer that based on what I said, go nuts, dog.
Right. It's our responsibility to fill in the gaps. All right,
yeah.
Draft should be starting in just a minute. I don't think there are any substitutions. I don't know. I don't. This is.
Are there substitutions here?
No, it doesn't look.
We won Soul fight. We won Soul Fight and ended? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, yeah.
That's basically what I said. Like they you converted on the Drago getting caught and just ended the game. That makes sense. But I do think Jonah and Drago had like a little more coordination in this series compared to the ones they played against Fruitcakes. So I do like to see it. I think Dominic has also been playing kind of sleeper well. Not super like impactful, but like not chain feeding the way Psycho Carrot was in our series. So
Right.
uh, I think that was a bit of a point where that felt a little bit better.
Mhm.
Um, Will was able to do the Kaisa thing and just follow up on his two engaged champions. So I think they played their draft overall pretty well. I'm curious to see what adaptations come out of our Sharks here. Like I said, maybe don't revisit the Volibear. I don't think that champion was quite what you wanted, but they also did get a really good counter pick, and they'll probably get counter pick again. So I wonder what they're gonna try to blind here.
Mhm.
Could be the Kane blind, honestly.
Yeah.
If I was Rift Sharks and I blinded Kane, which I don't think they'll do, I think Jonah just slams the Shyvana and it's kind of just one. Like
Yeah.
Shyvana kind of dumpsters Kane, and it's like kind of hard to shut her down with Kane. So I don't know. We'll have to see, to be honest.
Honestly, I don't know. What do you think about the whole Reflex Blue Side thing? I think that they
They
probably
are
should.
big fans of Blue Side.
But like against
I don't
101
know.
Thieves specifically, it's like I mean, it's so tough to like give counter pick.
Yeah. Like I don't know what their prio is. Like, is Lilia just the
Right, like
prio?
that doesn't seem like
Like
enough
Jonah's
to
Lilia is
justify it.
good, but I don't know if it's prio like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. We'll have
All
to
right.
see.
Draft is starting. Twitch is gonna come down. I assume. I mean, I assume 101 is gonna change it because why would they?
Yeah, the Hui ban is really solid against Evan. I think it's his best champion by far this season. So
I mean, yeah, Hue and Neela, but I mean, clearly the Neela didn't work there. I guess.
yeah. So realistically, I should be praying for Gnome's downfall so we can go play Baldur's
Literally.
Gate. But I believe in Rift Strike's ability to win the game.
Okay, let me look for
Looks like a
notes
Senna
here.
ban and a Yone ban coming out from the side of Rift Strikes once again. Just making sure Drago doesn't get this really strong potential flex between them. And it looks like it is going to be a Shyvana ban
Ooh.
for the side of Rift Strikes
Yeah,
here.
coming down again.
Was it the same ban as last time?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a
yeah.
victory. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I feel like it's like Reflux, like your hands are kind of tied with these three. I mean, like
A little. I think you could arguably give Will his Twitch, but I don't know what else you'd ban
I know
instead.
Dean
I
is
think
a very big proponent of never give Will a Twitch.
that's fair.
But
I think his Kaiso was fine though. I don't
yeah,
know. Looks like it is just going to be another smolder ban, and I want to see how they utilize this blue
like come
side
on,
first
do
pick.
not pick the Lily again. Like we need to see some variation here.
It looks
Oh,
like it is
okay.
going to be the Leona
Interesting.
potentially. Looks like so. Leona is a really good lane champion. I feel like PB is picking this and saying, "Evan, let's pick some strong laning phase. Let's fucking all in them and let's fucking beat their asses."
'Cause they, I
And
mean, they
I,
did keep Will down for a while, but
yeah,
like you want to stomp him. You know, you want to just
yeah,
like
and I think Leona is a pick that they can really leverage to try to like fucking roll the bot side of 101 Thieves. So I'm curious to see what the response is going to be from them.
they're
You could
thinking. They're
probably
thinking.
pick support and then maybe jungle if you want to blind it.
Ooh,
And it
okay.
looks like it is going to be Dominic on the Braum. I think Braum does pretty well into Leona. You can sort of just throw up the wall so the ADC can't really follow her on the engage, and then
Mhm.
maybe you live. I'm not entirely sure,
No, I mean,
but
I think it's a pretty good matchup. Leon is like pretty strong right now. But like, uh, I think Braum is like, especially like in terms of like another tank. Like
oh, and it
the
is going
best.
to be Will's Jinx coming out.
All right,
A bit more of a hyper carry for Will here.
we'll have to
Champion
see.
is pretty good right now, so we'll have to see if the it is like a little hard to execute blind the Jinx. I think last time they had like a comp that could really set up the Kaisa,
Mm-hmm.
so they are gonna try to save jungle pick for counter pick here, and I think Jonah has historically used jungle counter pick pretty solidly,
Yeah,
and it looks like it is going to be the Zeri pick. This is a
it's could.
potential flex between
Yeah,
Dean and Evan.
I know Dean has been
I think they
practicing
both
this.
played it really well. Is a potential flex here. I'm curious to see who is going where with this champion. But it is,
I
I
picked
think it's
jungle
like an
here.
okay champion. It's been picked a lot in pro, I think. So, and it looks like Gnome is going to take the Vi. We'll have to see what the response is from Jonah here. Vi is not a super OP champion in my opinion. There's definitely answers to this character. I'm curious to see what Jonah's response is going to be. He could for fun pick the Kayn. I think Kayn is like decent into the Vi. You can also go Wukong here. I love Wukong into Vi. Like Wukong can do the same thing Vi does, but with multiple people. And it is gonna be Taxi's Aurora. Okay.
Ooh.
Taxi has been playing a lot of this champion with me in solo queue. I think this champion is really strong. The ulti is like really good lockdown potential with your jungler. If you follow them around, you throw down the ulti with your jungler and you just fucking run at people. No, can you throw so we can go play Baldur's Gate 3? I want to marry Shadowheart. Thank you, Eden. Shout out to you. I appreciate you on the same train as me, but I'm actually rooting for Sharks here. I hope for Sharks win. I told my roommate, you guys should slam 101 Thieves, and I want to be right, so.
So it's more important to you to be right than to play Baldur's Gate 3 with your friends?
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
Sorry, bro. And it looks like the ASOL ban is going to come out for Dean here. This champion is really good, just scales for free. The Pantheon ban in response, Drago has played a lot of Pantheon. Champion is kind of a flex into the jungle as well if you want to do that. Darius ban against Avery makes sense. We saw this last time. We'll have to see what the last ban is for Wrist Sharks here.
Set, yeah. Fair enough.
Looks like it is going to be the set. Drago did kind of pop off in the last game, so I do not blame them for banning the set. Let's see what the pick is. You could be a little cheeky here and grab the.
Presumably, you're going to take a jungler.
Yeah, you should pick jungler here. I do like them picking Aurora first because I think Taxi's pool is a little easier to pinch than Jonah's. Yeah. So. Or like, I think getting the OP champion mid lane is really good, and then
they show that they will ban it last draft. So
yeah, so I do like the Aurora pick. I think Jonah just doesn't get as much bans as the. And the Lilia matchup into Jonah on the Lilia. I do like this.
No, it is a winning matchup.
No, it is a skill matchup, and I am the better Lilia. Okay, I like to see it. I have talked about it. I do think Lilia is pretty good right now. Like I said last time, Vi does tend to be a little easier to execute. You just click R and facilitate your teammates. Lilia is a little more hard. You have to hit balls. You have to flash Q, do a bunch of shit. And it is going to be the Swain locked in for the side of Sharks.
Which is Zeri mid? Zeri mid?
It could be Swain mid as well. Dean is a huge Swain player, or has played Swain a lot historically. Don't know if he's played it.
I did the carry take. If you're listening, he'll know.
It could also be Swain top, I guess. I don't know if Avery's feeling a little racist today, but it is an option for him.
Okay, now
it's going to be the Scion blind. Okay, there are a decent amount of counter picks for 101 Thieves into the Scion. Yorick is pretty good, I think. Any sort of like champion that can punish him in the 1v1 should be pretty solid. So could be a Fiora pick. The Cassante, the pride of Nazuma. I love that guy. All right, banger draft for game 2. Once again, I still think Wrist Sharks is favored in this draft. This draft is really solid. Swain is a little hard to play into like these 4 range champions, but like Cassante does want to be in the middle of team fights, so. You do have at least one guaranteed leech, so to speak. Aurora is kind of short range, so.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you like ulti in there, then you pop ult, and then.
Yeah, she's also stuck in there with you. Yeah, it'll be a little tricky, but I'm kind of curious to see. Wrist Sharks just.
What do you think is the lane assignment of the Harry Swain? I feel like I don't know.
I think Dean is playing the Swain.
I will generate assets that way. I will trust you on that. And if you're wrong, I'll be.
You can shoot me or something. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. Like, my bad, bro.
All right, let's do those.
I think it might be Evan on Swain. Doubt it, but don't be shocked. Thank you, Psycho Care. I'm gonna say it's Dean on Swain.
I predict.
I could yell into the other room and ask him if he's playing Swain. Dean on Zeri. Okay, no one is saying it is Dean on Zeri. So
God damn it,
Nathan. My bad, bro. I know Dean has played more Swain than Evan. That's all, dog. That's the only information I went off of.
All right, let me regen all my assets then.
Thank you. Good luck, Noam, by the way. I know I'm saying you should lose so we can go play Baldur's Gate, but I am rooting for you, my king. You got this, bro.
All right. So if I swoop in, and then I go. All right. So we have Scion.
Yeah, this is kind of throwing NGL. Has Evan played Swain before?
What do you mean before? Certainly. Like in scrims, you mean?
Evan Swain there is a reason I say to ban Hui so he plays AD. Yeah, but Psycho Carrot, you're the thrower when you duo together.
Real.
So like, I don't know like why you're commenting on Evan's inability to play champions when you're a Pike one trick pro.
Like,
let's be for real for 1
Carrot
second.
hater in call. That's crazy.
Let's be for real for 1 second, brother Bear. You are the Pike one trick here in this relationship. Like, come on, man.
Damn.
Oh, when you play Swain, so true, man.
All right, so we can actually look at these numbers. So who do you think? So you think Rift won draft? And
Yeah,
we said
I
that
think
last
their
time.
draft is a little easier to execute. Yeah, but I think 101 Thieves played better. That's my opinion. I think their draft was pretty solid. They just sort of executed on the day a little bit better. Like Jonah had like a lot of really good counter ganks, and Vi is easier to play than the Lilia. That's just how it be. So
Right. Do you want to start another prediction?
oh yeah, gotcha.
All right, so I'm just gonna talk through some of the matchup stats. All the matchups are so Cyan 1-0 over Xante. Stats don't matter. Leona is 0-1 against Braum. Stats don't matter in one game. No Swain Jinx, no Zarya Aurora. This is really moving stuff that we're talking about here. And then Vi, as we saw last time, loses to Lilia. Vi is now 2-4 in that matchup because the game isn't in. But I mean, we'll have to see if Jonah can show that he wins either side of the matchup. But yeah, so
I do love the confidence though. Taking the other side of the matchup is so chef's kiss ego. Love that for you, Jonah.
Tell me I didn't pop the fuck off in the Jace though, Lamau.
He did. Mr.
No,
Dean
I mean
Jones on the Jace.
I love it was an A Jace no more. It's Dean Jace we're worried about. No, I was fucking those guys.
No, that's real. That's real. I love that.
All right, so
can you throw up the stream for the game?
Oh,
or is
I mean, it's just like 2 minutes left, so I'm. Are you looking at OBS right now or no?
Yeah, I'm looking at OBS right now. Jonah's 14-5 on the Shyvana. That's crazy.
All right, so we don't talk about this again. Don't even talk about this. All right, so past performances on these champions. Avery has done really well on the Scion. Impressive Scion KDA. Let's be honest. 3 KDA. Is like incredibly high for that champion.
Jonah's win rate on the fucking Lilia is abysmal. Oh my god.
We don't need to talk. We don't.
That's crazy. I mean, I think this does kind of go to show like the Lilia is the harder champion to play than the Vi. So Dominic first time on the Braum. We're curious to see how it goes. Will is 10-14 on the Jinx. A little rough here, but showing that he has played the champion a lot. Dean is 3-4 on the Zeri. See if he can finally flip that KD into a 50%. PB is 11-8 on the Leona here, and I think it is gonna be interesting to see if he can slam the Braum. So, is this the patented strategy of Dominic throwing in signups so he's lower points versus so he can have better teams? Thoughts?
brother.
What? That's okay. Hold on. Do we need to pull up his last Scrims games? Like, what? Am I wrong?
We don't, brother.
These are the questions that we really gotta ask here at Scrims.
This is what the casters should be talking about.
So true. Like, right, I love collusion. I love competitive integrity. Game time. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mods kill this guy.
Mods kill this guy for what? Being funny? Come on, bro. Sue me, dog.
All right. So
I'm just saying the numbers aren't numbering, bro. The math is not mathing.
Brother, you cannot be accusing people of throwing games on cast.
Why not?
Oh my god.
Who's gonna stop me, bro? Who's gonna stop me?
Oh my god. All right. So
when you go like 0-23 on a champion, can you really sit here and say they tried their hardest?
Hey man, what was your scoreline in the fucking?
Yeah, and I said it on stream and got punished. Like what?
All right, so we are loading into game here. Hopefully, we can actually see the end of this one.
I'm a believer.
Yeah.
Jonah, Noam did opt to take the Conqueror on the Vi here. Once again, going for the Bruiser setup. It is going to be Grasp Scion, so they are going to try and go for more of a tank setup. So
Jared says, "Did we win that series?" That's what I thought. So real, so real.
So true, so true. Taxi did not have to fucking climb from the fucking depths of hell to carry us from that fucking series, bro. For sure, man.
Dude, I hate this barrier ADC thing. It's so cringe.
Yeah. Swain did offer the Conqueror.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's usually what he goes in
yeah.
Bravo.
I swear, this champ can build whatever he wants, though. Like, you can take whatever runes you want on that character. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Jinx it off for the pressy attacks, so it will be a little stronger in trades or longer trades, but Fleet I think is more popular on Jinx. I'm not sure actually. I might be lying through my fucking teeth, but Fleet would make a lot more sense into Swain because you don't really want to take extended trades versus Swain with Conqueror, so looks like Jonah is opting for Wolves Clear here. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
We are doing a little different. I do like starting small camps on Lilia and then sequencing into doing all your small camps and then buffs on both sides.
Are we getting any
just like
cheese plates here? Yeah.
Potentially.
Is Swain started
E.
Why did Swain start E?
I think you're supposed to, but I think they have kind of sussed it out here.
Yeah.
But Lilia is
the question mark can come now.
We are just gonna wait here, I guess. I want to talk about the clear, but the hook does come out. But PB does opt to back away because they know that they might lose the trade there. Well played from the side of 101 Thieves. Still gets the 3 trades. Still gets the 3 minions. Pretty sure Fleet is more popular, but PTA early can be procced before QCD, I think. That makes sense. But yeah, Jonah is... Or did he do blue? Never mind. Throw everything I said out the fucking window, bro. He didn't do the clear, man.
Is Avery dead here?
Oh,
Avery!
The Dasante, the pride of Nazuma!
The pride of Nazuma!
There you go, getting a solo kill. PB is...
Okay,
oh
Braum
my gosh,
the kill.
Braum flashing Q forward and does manage to pick up the kill here. 1 for 1.
Yeah, you
kill goes onto the Swain though. You definitely want to see that overkill onto the Braum, but...
I mean, especially with all this like CS leaking.
But yeah,
like Swain
Drago is kind of dropping nuts on Avery here. It is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, normally, you know, all side and death.
Slow on their clear. There's no way Lilia should finish this clear at 253, bro. What the fuck?
Number one, you gotta
clear. I'm number 1 clear Andy, I guess. Yeah. My bad, bro.
Yeah, so normally Sion dying earlier, like, classic, but like that was not.
That was not like good death. Yeah.
That was just Drago
like, just die for free. No, is doing the thing I talked about where you skip doing your buff and then just do the camp next. We do love to see that. It does just cycle your camps a lot faster, so it is more efficient to do it this way. Slight jungle optimization with the mason jars. TM, I do this on like most of my clears. So
good to know.
If you're playing sequence junglers, you want to clear this way. If you're playing gank heavy junglers, you want to like avoid doing this because it's not super useful.
You just leave shit up.
Yeah, you just leave shit up and go gank, and then you just want to get your camps as you can. And, Jonah does have the angle here onto the crab first contact.
Most of the junglers have smite. Okay, yeah, but
and it looks like he does just smite it away, and Jonah should be able to get double grab here. Throwing the ball. Does manage to hit it. And it does manage to slow him down, so he should be able to get to this crab first. Dean doesn't quite have the prio that the Aurora should have, and it looks like both junglers are walking over. Ballin does kind of have the contact here. Looks like he is going to Q forward, does take the ward, but knows that they don't have flash, and Gnome does know that he has to back off here, respecting the vibe play, or the team play here. And double crab does go over to Jonah. It is a GG jungle diff. Lilia, best champion in the game. Gnome, you suck. Get double crab, moron, etc., etc.
So Evan did pick up the Dark Seal here. Gotta love that confidence.
I do like that. Love that confidence. Looks like Drago is just trading with Avery again. It is a level down, but he might just be able to kill him here.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Oh my gosh, the Q3 is coming out, and the flash coming out. The flash over, and the auto in, and oh my gosh, Drago is putting on a performance in the top lane, baby. It's showing his old team that he is the better top laner, and it looks like
this time he does not need jungle assistance. He will just win.
So true. And it looks like a lot of aggressive trades coming out from bot lane. It does manage to solve the Jinx traps. Gnome is here though with a potential gank.
I feel like he's baiting the gate here, or is he just like staying in the race? I don't know.
Will has kind of sussed it out and is walking backwards, so the Braum has somewhere to jump to. Does have to give up 3 minions, but does manage to avoid dying to
Worth
the
it for
fight
your
here.
life.
And it looks like Jonah is just gonna sequence top here. Grubs are coming up, and not Drago. Fucking Noam does know that he can solo Dragon on Vi, so he does opt to just go for that. While Jonah goes for the more sequence-oriented play, getting topside camps.
No. Ooh, thanks. Directed camera. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is really exciting. Thank you, directed camera. Oh boy. Oh gosh. This is.
Golly G Willikers. Grubs is gonna be up in 8 seconds, so they should be able to get the Grubs in response here.
Yeah.
Avery is looking for a rotate here, but Jonah is just looking for camps here. Never mind. This is Avery is fishing for the Lilia a little bit, but Jonah has opted to just walk towards the Grubs and start hitting them.
They don't know. They don't know.
Dominic does have a rotate over here though, so this is a 3v4 or 4v4.
I mean, they're
or
just 4v3.
4v4. Yeah, it looks like they have just opted to give it. Q3 coming out from the Cassante here and just chunking out the Scion here. Well played.
Yeah, I mean, Drago made. I mean, I guess I don't know about the matchup specifically, but the way he's playing it, you know, he's making really good use of the red side counter pick there. Like he's just not. I mean, I guess Avery is up in CS. That is the Scion thing, but I mean, Cassante's gold is just like.
Yeah, it looks like a pick potentially onto the Braum here. The VIQ coming out and the Zeri damage is coming in, but does manage to get out, and the Aurora ulti does come down, but not enough damage from the side. It's just a peeling ult, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I respect it.
How did Will get 2 levels down? I guess he just didn't have access to the wave for a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, without Braum there for like what, like 2-3 minutes straight.
Yeah, he just can't step up to the.
Or not 2-3 minutes.
Swain, so down a couple levels.
We hyperbolize.
Yeah. Oh, the ulti coming out from Drago here. Potential solo kill. Oh my gosh, that's the pride of Nazuma, baby. Well played to the Cassante. 0-3 on the Cassante here.
Lilia just a 6 here, so if she gets a double sleep, get the
queuing forward.
misses both.
Jonah.
Oh no. Okay.
Bullet Bell does come out here. The ulti coming out could potentially still get it here. The Q. Oh, and the sleep,
the dream dust or whatever
the
it's
tick
called.
damage does manage to pick it up, and 1-0. Everything is burned from the side of
Dream dust.
side of 101 Thieves. But Thieves does manage to pick up the kill in response here. Well played to them. 1-0 onto the Swain here, and 101 Thieves just does have the ball here in their core. Let's see if they can get it to the end zone here.
Bro's mixing metaphors.
I don't care, man. They have the ball, bro. That works. Sue me. How did I mix metaphors? Like
you said,
I
balls
just
in the court like tennis. Right?
Oh, well, you know, you can call the fucking
football field like.
Yeah, court. Yeah, like what's wrong with that? Anyways, Drago is just continuing to miss by Avery.
Cassante has no mana. Like, I mean,
Cassante does have no mana, yes.
Oh
but,
no!
Ion also does no damage, so no punish.
Evan greeting Flash way too hard. Why is he playing this ding champ? Sad face.
So true. I mean, he is up 30 CS on Will, so he's not playing it horribly. No. It's just not really able to punish this Will the same way on the Swain as he did on the Nyla.
Dominic going for some deep vision here. With that control word, they do spot, or yeah, I mean, with Jonah, or sorry, Noam on Vi in the top side.
Yeah, and it looks like Drago is just gonna pick up another kill onto the Scion here. Bro is so strong nowadays on the Cassante.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we should have just let him play it more on Sharks. Thoughts, team?
Real. Wait, he got some games in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And it looks like Jonah does have the CS advantage as well. So both mid and jungle kind of eking out advantages here in the long game.
Like Souls and Braum. Yeah, I mean, he has been roaming a lot. That is potentially the reason why Jinx is now down 40 CS.
Yeah, 40 CS and down 2 levels. Like, it is a little rough for the Jinx here. Evan is like so strong.
But I mean, they are up, you know, the 3 grubs, so there's.
Yeah. It looks like he is desperately just trying to get these kills back. Noam is here for the gank on the top side. Ulti coming out, but Lilia is here though. The ulti coming out to cancel the Scion Q, and it looks like he should be able to live here.
The ult coming down.
Holy ball does come out.
No,
and it looks like a kill does come down onto the Lilia here.
Wow, Lilia not even needing
the ult. The side of 101 Thieves. Well played. Jonah didn't even have to ulti there, so he's so strong in this fight.
3k gold at 10 minutes hurts a little bit.
Yeah, super well played from both sides here.
All right, you might get getting your Baldur's Gate wish you Eden and Mason.
So true.
Yeah, this is not. I mean, so I guess the overview of this game in draft was that Reflex 1 draft, it's easier to play, and one of Thieves said, "Nah, we play better."
Yeah, Jonah is a little dialed the fuck in this game. I think has had quite a few counter ganks, but you can't underestimate how hard Drago has just been slamming Avery in the top side. Does manage to pick up 6 scrubs, I think. Did they get 6? Yeah, they're about to get 6 scrubs, and it looks like Reflex is going to try to trade Double Dragon here for it in response. Cassante doesn't quite have split pushback. Oh, the ulti coming out from TP, but he is 1 HP, and the Swain ulti is going to take down onto the Jinx. The ulti coming out from Will does manage to trade 1 for 1 here, and Dean does get a kill onto the Jinx here.
And he didn't.
I think that's the best that 101 Thieves can get. So.
You mean Reflex?
No, I think.
Oh, you mean trading back
the yeah. They should have gotten Will scot-free there, but they traded 1 for 1 with the Jinx Rocket, so well played to Will here.
Dean cannot be down 20 CS putting up a 5th after not carrying up 20k gold disc.
That's what I'm saying. Don't ask where I put 101 Thieves, by the way.
Yeah, I fucking... casting whatever character around is so fun.
True. I would never put teams in the incorrect spot for content.
No, never. Alright, so we do have Aurora up. Like Carrot was saying, a lot of CS just has a bounty for just for the sake of CS.
Yeah, does have a pretty significant gold advantage here as well. Drago, ulti coming out from Avery does try to pick the Aurora here. Does jump into the Scion ult, and this is a potential catch for the side of 101 Thieves. The ulti coming out from the Aurora. The flash as well.
Did he forget?
Nobody jumps back!
No!
The Realms Collide or whatever? I don't know what this ulti is called, but the slingshot back in does manage to kill him.
Oh wait, between worlds?
No, it's overextended here. Lilia is here. The ulti could come out, and it looks like this should be a pick onto Noam here. The ulti come out to dismiss the sleep,
I know it didn't matter, but like, I forgot to do that. It was cool looking.
I literally called it out like 3 times in the last game, bro. What? Jonah was doing that shit all the fucking time on by.
I don't listen to the things that you say.
Then why am I here? Why did you need me here, bro? What? Drago is looking for another solo kill onto Avery, and it looks like a solo kill for Drago onto Avery here. Well played from the side of 101 Thieves here.
This is just an on that play. Moment.
Fucking this guy hates me, bro.
Just like everyone on the server.
So true. The shadow come all after me once again, bro.
I'm an admin. We're contractually. It says when you sound.
Yeah, you are part of the shadow cabal. My bad. Yeah, Dean, if you're listening, is there a clause in the admin contract where they all have to hate me? They all have to like,
confirm nor deny.
Kill me on site.
All right.
Looks like another ulti from the Leona.
That should be a dead wheel.
Might just be caught here. Yeah. Good play from the side.
Dead
of
swing too. No.
Dead,
okay, he misses the. Yeah, I mean.
Mid tower is picked up for the side of 101 Thieves. So they are really using their gold advantage to try to snowball 5k gold lead. Braum might be caught here.
Ooh,
just have to walk forward. The claw coming up. The shield coming up. It might be too little too late. W onto the minions, and he might make it out. He starts scaling the recall. That's crazy.
I'm impressed by Will CS comeback. To be honest.
The thumbs up email. I love this guy. Never mind. Drago's the GOAT, bro. Drago and his team are the GOAT.
No, he
does manage to get picked up by the Swain here. The flash.
Zeri's down here, I guess.
Avery has left the game.
Okay, no, wait a minute. Oh, slash pause. Hello.
All good. Never mind.
Why did he all chat it? If you're trying to pause, you don't. I think
he just misclicked it.
Can you? If you do all chat pause.
No, so he tabbed it. Minor spelling mistake detected. Dean Jones, time to kill him. Yeah, and Jonah is showing that he is the better player on the other side of the matchup.
Yeah,
yeah. Loves to see the confidence from him.
Well, the confidence and it's backed up.
Yeah. Well played. And also, Drago just fucking.
I mean,
slamming people on the Cassante.
We haven't been talking about it in a while, but like, he is continued.
Oh, there's 4 people here.
Yeah, but Cassante doesn't take damage. Why is Cassante not taking damage?
The Lilia Sleep is managing to come out here.
Oh, that was a bit of an early wake up.
3-man sleep, and it does look like he will pick up Noam here.
Kasante's alive.
Is still
Kasante's
alive.
alive.
The Omnivan
Why is
coming up
Kasante
and
alive?
ulti coming out from the Aurora to lock down the 2. And it looks
Is
like
no
they
one
are
on
going to
1-on-1
manage to
gonna
pick up
die?
a 4 for 0. Dean does manage to pick up Will in the side lane, but a 4 for 1 for the side of 1-0.
You can't call that a 4. That is a 4 for 0 in a solo bolo.
Sure, if you want, whatever. But 101 Thieves does manage to pick it up. They kind of did the same play as last time, where 5 people went on to the Kasante, and then Jonah shows up and fucking kills them all. So well played for the side of 101 Thieves. Drago really knowing his limits on his champion, and his team is there to back him up this time. So super well played from the side of 101 Thieves. Jonah and Drago, kind of a lethal duo in this series so far.
Absolutely. Limit tested, limit not found. We still have yet to see the limit.
So true. This Kasante champion is a little stupid. So
I mean, I feel like Drago has just been playing it really well. I mean, obviously they give the damage reduction, but like
he's playing it super well, and I think Jonah is fucking backing him up super well.
Oh yeah. I mean, these two together just have to like to fit on like the same wavelength, like every single play.
Super well played. I'm a Jonah Glazer today, so.
Well, I think today we're all Jonah Glazers.
So true. Well, I have to glaze him because I beat him, so that way we can get the circle of suck truly completed.
We've had so many circles of sucks. Like I feel like it's been, like every season.
Looks like the next fight is going to be this dragon fight. The W does come out onto Taxi. There might be a catch here, but PB is finding the Zenith blade not into much, and the bowling ball onto the Zeri here, but no sleep coming out from Jonah. The W coming back out. Avery is here though. It's going to be a 4
I'm going in.
It looks like the ulti is coming out, and Taxi does just get blown up, but the TP coming in from the Kasante. This is still a pretty good fight for 101 Thieves. Lilia has not been blocked up.
The 3-man Scion knockup with Swain going
Kasante. Oh my gosh, the Swain is just kind of unbelievable, but the Kasante in the backline is just kind of unkillable. Jonah is just sort of kiting it out, and it is going to be a bit of a bloodbath favored for the side of Rift Sharks here. Well played from them to really kite it out.
Is obviously like 1v3 here, but he does have upgraded smite.
Yeah,
so he shouldn't suicide for it, I don't think. Well,
he is gonna posture for it though. We'll have to see if he's gonna go for it. But I think Evan did manage to find.
Wait, if you get the bowling ball to 3-man sleep. Okay, no, I think the win con there was bowling ball to 3-man sleep into. Oh my god,
he gets it! Oh my gosh, with the Q!
Smites early.
Oh my gosh! And, oh my gosh! And the Lilia lives here. Oh my gosh, with the Magi's, well played from Jonah.
Yeah, I mean,
patience. No one whiffs the smite.
The Jonah glazing continues.
Like, yeah, Jonah is our resident best fighter. I am fucking dog shit.
No, truly. Bro does on this.
Super well played from Jonah. Noam, I think missed the smite and cost his team the dragon and potentially the fight there. Super unfortunate. But Jonah really did play that fight super well, was sitting on the edges of that fight with the Lilia, not trying to overforce the play and just playing super patient. Really well played from him. This fight did start out super well for Rift Sharks. They did find like the Swain into like 3 people to really start that fight for them. Managed to pick up Taxi on the pick as well. Drago did manage to get backline access by throwing someone backwards with the Kasante R and then just trying to fish for the Zeri. And I think he did manage to pick him up, so he did manage to knock out most of
but he gave a big shutdown for it.
Yeah. He did get a big shutdown for it, but he bought so much space for his Lilia to live in that fight.
Yeah.
And then the TP came back from the Aurora so they could pick up the other side of that fight.
What do you think the play was there for Rift Sharks? Was it to continue the dragon, or should have they have just like, you know, taken their win?
I think with finishing the dragon was correct. I think finishing the dragon was correct. Another ulti for the Kasante, and Avery might just be dead here again. The ulti coming out, but it looks like he might not be able to get out, and the Kasante is fishing for this kill, but there are 3 people coming up for him.
Without an ult,
the Braum is on his way back up as well, though. And it looks like Rift Sharks does not manage to pick this up. They are in a bit of a dire strait here. 6k gold lead for the side of 101 Thieves here.
I will have words with Evan about this pick. He cannot make the PayPal this obvious.
He cannot make the PayPal this obvious. It's crazy, bro. If anything, we need to check Gnome's PayPal, bro. What's happening over here, man? He does want to play Baldur's Gate with us, I guess.
True. Yeah, we have Lilia with the 24 stack Magi's here.
Yeah, this Lilia is going to be so impossible to shut down.
Yeah. Everyone loves playing into a Fed Lilia, right? It's one of the most fun experiences in League of Legends.
So true. But I think Drago might be collecting double MVPs here. It looks like a combo is coming out.
MVP,
the ulti is coming out here from the side of the Vine. The flash over the wall, and he lives! Well played from Drago here. Burning Vi ult and Leona ult.
Yeah, just for his flash.
He is going to just try to get this bot lane tower, so... Okay, I think there has to be a meme where it's like Dominic in sign-up games versus Dominic in fucking season games. Like, are we starting this meme now, or should we save it for another series? When
do we have any Photoshop users in chat that we can
True.
real quick?
And it looks like Evan is fishing here. The bowling balls with the Lilia here. The Braum is getting hooked here, but I don't know if they can really do anything off of it.
Can Braum destroy Sweeney?
I think so.
Because I know there's some like weird interactions, like it like blows up Vel'Koz Q or whatever.
You can like throw. I think you can like. I think it just goes through. I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah, because it says it destroys it, but it does not in fact.
Oh yeah, I think it destroys the hook if it's like thrown at the wall. So, I think you're correct. It looks like Drago is just gonna pick up this tower here. 101 Thieves is just gonna take the Baron while 3 people are starting the. Or 3 people might go after Drago here. They are pretty low from the Barons.
Drago looks cut out.
Drago is kind of deep here, though. Jonah is recognizing it, trying to buy more vision for his Cassante here. They might try to bail him out. The W Unstoppable is coming out. The ulti from the Cassante to try to kite Evan into the team. And it looks like Lilia is going to try to fish here. Does have the ulti. And the double sleep coming out from the Lilia, potentially picking up the Swain here. And it looks like another kill going over to Jonah here. And this could be the end of the game here. No. They could maybe go Baron here. That's what I meant to say.
Right. I mean, they just got this turret, but... I mean, who's stopping them?
Yeah, should be a free tower. Potential inhib setup here as well.
Cyanol. Cassante
ulti does come out. Cassante might be picked here, finally. But Vi ulti onto the Lilia. Doesn't manage to do anything. And the Lilia is just fucking legendary here. With the Medjais, with the Rift Maker, with the Leandries is sort of immortal here, just dancing around the entire enemy team. This champion is so frustrated to play versus one ahead. They're literally killing Avery in his own base. That's so crazy. And a flash coming out from Avery here. And it looks like
he's fine.
They should be able to pick up inhib here. And then Cassante is still alive. The Leona
Lilia's dead. Big shutdown.
And Lilia does drop the
on Zeri.
25 kill Medjais and potential kill onto the.
No, he's fine. Oh no, the Sweetie.
Oh,
wow. Zeri got both of those.
Potentially.
Okay, so that's
turn and tempo for the side of Rift Sharks. Well played. 101 Thieves did sort of overstay their welcome here.
Oh, and Aurora's dead too.
Aurora is potentially dead here.
Wow.
There should be Baron potentially for them.
And
looks like they are just going to go for the dragon instead. Will might be dead here, to be honest, if he's soloing this. Oh, he got it! Huge.
Ooh.
I got And with 10 billion pings going on to Noah's fight here. Taxi, or no. It might be in his head a little bit, but... and the prompt does get dove and dies. Didn't see really what happened. Probably should have been watching. Oh well. But
they can win, but
bit of gold back in the Rift Sharks pockets. The gold lead is closing up a little bit here. See what they can do with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this game is really just riding on like buying time for the Zeri to just like whittle away at Cassante and Lilia, but like
we'll have to see if 101 Thieves can close out the game here. Definitely need a Baron pickup to try to end the game here. So.
Alright, PP is not yet. Alright, so just like resetting, Dragon is spawning in 4 minutes, Baron is still up, and Drago is pushing these sides. He's able to be contested by Sion, kind of, but I mean
it's at this point in the game, I think it's just tanks versus tanks. It's a bit of a wet noodle fight. I think in theory Cassante wins, but he's gonna buy like 8 billion years before
which like you can't
does any
deal
damage.
with those 8 billion years without the Cassante in the fight.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how it goes. It should just be a Baron setup from this. Oh, potential pick onto Jonah here. It is a little lost in La La Land here, and super clean pick from the side of
you want to see
Sharks here.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that like they're really strongest at, I think, is just like keeping their heads in the game. Yeah, a lot of teams at this point would just be like, you know, like FF mentality. Obviously, you can't FF this game in particular, but just like, you know, they just like are good at recognizing the threats and like what they need to do with conditions.
Yeah.
And they're
Jonah
showing off.
does lose his Magi stack
Evan
once
is
again.
a bit
Ulti coming
overextended
out onto
here.
the Swain here. Potential kill, but PB is going to lock him down, and it looks like another...
Oh, Drago running from the bag.
Oh, potential...
How did
but
Sion
Avery is
get
also
there?
here,
What?
so they
How
are
did he get there?
They are going to pick up kills here.
Bro, what?
And it looks like Dean is able to
That
pick up
TP is
kills.
TP ult is absurd.
Yeah, super well played. Jonah did kind of sell the game there on the Lilia getting caught randomly, and now they have an avenue back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, if we look at the gold lead, all those shutdowns, all those kills, and we are now just like 2k gold up for 101, which, I mean, against the Scion and Zeri is not something that you want.
Jonah is going to look for the steal here. I don't think he gets it, but...
Yeah, and then she should be
potential
out.
here?
Don't extend on this. Okay.
Yeah. And it looks like Baron going over to Rift Sharks, and they're back in the game, baby.
Avery bringing it back.
I don't know if Avery's carrying per se, but
I think in that fight in particular, that Cyano like into 3 knockup into Q knockup was like,
yeah.
But no, I mean I do think that like Dean really has been like playing insanely well in these team fights.
Yeah, just making sure that you're never caught on this area is super important. I think
the
Jonah
carry,
is sort of
there,
yeah, Jonah is kind of carrying Rift Sharks here, getting caught on the earlier engage and just throwing his life away for free so that they could get Baron. Super unfortunate. And then 101 Thieves doubling down on the mistake a little bit by getting caught or trying to start that fight without their Lilia. Aurora is gonna try to poke out the...
Dude, I cannot believe this turret still is up.
Here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it is on the sides here. Potential angle.
Oh, misses the Q.
Does with the Q,
Doesn't
but
drop
should be able to just take the tower.
Oh,
The
no,
snowball is
really,
coming down
that's
from
really
the
not
side
good.
of 101 Thieves. And it looks like Evan might be dead here.
Dude, Swain is so
Autos
chill.
is coming out from the
Dude,
Jinx, and
Jinx does no damage.
Jinx does in fact do no damage, but
Oh,
ulti
the
does
2-man
come out.
knockup. Ah! Wait, how did Jinx have so much? How did she get out? What?
Yeah, Jinx does manage to live,
Does she have,
but
like, tenacity or
the
what?
Swain is sort of immortal here, so it is kind of hard for them to get kills back in response.
It feels like all
There
of a
you go.
sudden
Is gonna try to pick up this tower, but
he's
the
gonna die
entire
for
Blue
it.
squad
Should
is
die
after
for it.
him.
Certainly will
Die
not
for it.
kill anyone for it. Certainly, no one is not dead.
Flashing onto it, is gonna just look for this area. Does manage to get it, but I don't know if he has enough damage to kill this area anymore.
It really
the
feels like
channel
this game
W-
like all of a sudden went from 101 Thieves being invincible, no one dying in fights, to the complete opposite.
Yeah, Jonah just getting caught on that one Raptor play, costing his team the entire game there is a little unfortunate, but good punish from the side of Rift Sharks here.
And yeah, so with those kills, we are just like, slowly clawing that lead back. Now we're almost at 1k with this dragon. I'm, bringing us close to soul. I mean, Aurora is farming top. Swain is just like running mid. I don't know. Yeah, Swain is just sitting still.
Ulti does come out, and it is one dragon till soul, so potential avenue for 101 Thieves to lose the game here on B soul. Zeri has scaled up though, but Jinx is so weak still, 2-6-3. Not super farmed up, so definitely a little weaker than the opposite AD carry. I'm losing my voice. FF, bro.
Yeah, no, can we have 101 turn this back around so he can rest his voice?
So true. I just want to go get some water, bro.
You can go.
No, that's good. We will wait till the end of the game. Looks like
Let's compare.
not much is really happening.
Dude, Dean has more. Dean is the most gold in the game.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
gotten like 8 more billion shutdowns. So
And I mean, look at his CS.
Yeah, I mean, Evan has also like lived every engage
Yeah.
that 101 Thieves has thrown at him.
He was so squishy in the beginning, but like now, I mean, it feels like he can
with
never
the
die.
Abyssal Mask and everything, he's kind of immortal. So it was good on him to recognize that the
okay,
only
there he
damage that
gets
was really
the
threatening
Coco.
him was the magic damage. So
Yeah. That's a very good call. All right. So next objectives are Baron in 2 minutes,
Dragon.
and then Dragon in like 4.
yeah,
So
not
we're
much
sort of
really
just like
needs to happen
posturing
here.
at like
Yeah.
nothing.
This does kind of favor the Zeri trying to get their last item. Jinx
Yeah.
is a little too far behind compared to the Zeri, so
Yeah, I mean,
it's
Jinx is
gonna take a
goalless.
lot for them to get items back. Almost at 3 items with the IE. Should be a pretty solid power spike. The Kraken IE rune-ins.
Yeah. I mean, we've been seeing
Fury
Jinx in
is
these
really
fights that
strong.
just like, flying down Ruinon's rockets and they're doing like,
Peanut damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
like 20th of a health bar per auto. So. All right, so we're all just sort of sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, we're sitting here with our dick in our hands, pretending like there's a game state going on, something to talk about. But really, just both teams are farming. No real punishes are coming out here, but there's also no objective, so there doesn't really need to be a action to happen. So
Yeah. So the nearest objective is Baron in a minute, but like,
yeah, just need to set up vision for that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just a farm fest for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx did manage to pick up the IE before the fight, so
Okay,
they
yeah,
are on
so
3 items, potentially big for the side of 101 Thieves. Drago is just marching down top lane or bot lane with the Cassante. Is stronger than the Scion in the 1v1, but Scion is a better teamfight champion, so
the magnitude to which he is
it.
stronger is not like meaningful in
Yeah.
this game anymore.
Not anymore, at any rate. And that is sort of what happened to Drago historically in other teams as well.
Just like
he would just sort of 1v9 lane and then
if he
later
can carry
on
that,
by
he
getting
carries
power
it. If not,
repeatedly. So, yeah. So a little unfortunate to see a bit of a repeat here, but what good props to Rift Sharks for just being on the punish here, punishing Jonah for overextending, punishing Drago for overextending. So.
All right, so yeah, Baron is spawning. Looks like Baron.
Potential pick onto Braum
No,
here, but
he's too tanky, and he just walks out with the one.
nothing really happens. Wet noodle fight of the century up here.
They both do have TP,
sure.
but
no, but like we should watch this top lane fight. Like
I mean,
I think
directed camera. I agree with you. Directed camera does not.
I mean, I'm being facetious. There's no universe where we actually watch that fight. Nothing's gonna happen for like 10 minutes. Looks like it is just gonna be fishing with abilities.
The pace of this game has slowed down so significantly. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Back to this.
It's just gonna be the Lilia show trying to fish for these snowballs onto the side of Rift Sharks here. Jonah might be caught here. You need to walk through the pit here, I think.
Oh, flashes.
Good flash. Bowling ball does manage to come out.
Swain ulting in
onto the Swain, but the pill onto the.
Ooh, Jinx is doing damage now.
Jinx does do damage now, but ulti does come out from the.
Oh, Jinx all coming down.
Oh, the shutdown onto the Jinx, or onto the Zeri, but I don't know if they can get anything.
Nobody else can damage Cassante.
Cassante is kind of immortal now. Both damage dealers are out of the fight, and this should be a win for the 101 Thieves. Oh, but good flash Q from Noam. And this should be a sweep for 101 Thieves, but a super good start to the fight. I think Jonah and Taxi found the angle onto the Zeri and just blew him up with the Cassante coming in with the TP. And then they did manage to find the Swain as well. So Jinx, with the IE, was able to put out the damage like we were talking about. Should be able to pick up this inhib tower and the inhib, I think, in theory.
I think Zeri's coming in for 15. Should be able to get the inhib.
Yeah. Should just be inhib. They are gonna try to split up for both inhibs. This might
be a bit big and greedy.
See if Rift Sharks can't get the punish off, but
because I mean, what, like who's walking over there? Braum and Cassante? Like
oh, they do manage to dash
out,
and
should
another
be caught here.
Final does manage to come out, and it does look like they are going to die for this.
Yeah,
potential dragon for the side of 101 Thieves though. Let's see if they.
Yeah, I mean, with Cassante dead, like you really want to be fighting for something.
Blue side is gonna look for just picking up the Baron. I think this is the correct play here.
Yeah, both teams are gonna have soul point.
Of Rift Sharks. Both teams have soul point, but getting the temporary Baron buff just to help your team really snowball, it should be really good. Jonah is just gonna start running over, but does not have the smite, so they are just gonna opt for the fist fight here without their Cassante. This is potentially risky. Snowball onto the Zeri, but no ulti to follow it up. Still gonna look for the fight here. Another ulti from TV here.
Okay, and then
the ulti coming out from the side of the Zeri.
Aurora.
Stopwatch, and the Aurora ulti coming out, and they do manage to pick up the Zeri here, but the Swain is still big, and this Jinx is managing to kite here. The rockets are flying out. desperately trying to walk away from
Jinx
Leona. Does manage to pick it up.
The
and the
2v4?
Runan pops with the bombs. And it looks
Okay,
like Jinx is going massive here.
Oh,
but the Swain ulti is still up. So it should be an even trade. And
Jinx just
Ripstarks
walked
did
away.
manage to pick up the Baron. So they do manage to hold off onto the Nexus for now, but TP coming out from the Kazante. I don't know what he's TPing for, but there's two people here. They might just go for the end here.
Dead, I feel like
onto
he's gonna...
the side of the and the ulti backwards. It does manage to get the reset here, but San is so
Wait, is this the
and they're
game?
just off
Oh my
to
God,
hit
this
the
is
towers.
San can't
And
do
there's
anything.
potential end here angle. San should be able to pick up the Jinx, but Jinx is just gonna auto the towers from range.
Oh,
and it looks
Kazante
like
blocks the ult.
might be able to. And
Oh.
but San does manage to pick up the Jinx here, and he is not able to end the game.
That was
Looks
like the
this
opposite
game
of
will be continuing on.
the old Scion ending thing where he just stand there like while 3 people like wailing him. Except this time it was like a Scion. Onto a Scion.
And they do manage to pick up the Kazante here. Baron is on the side of
greedy.
Ripstarks, so they do have to play a little conservative from the side of 101 Thieves. Wait for the Jinx to come back up. Does manage to have the Mortal Reminder here, so they do have to play so conscious of this Jinx in this fights now. And looks like tempo has kind of swung back towards 101 Thieves. The Jinx is a really strong hyper carry that you have to stay constantly aware of. Has the Mortal Reminder, so big ADC. Please stop typing.
To be clear, this typing is discouraged. This should not be happening. And we both as casters should say that.
we both as casters are condemning this conversation.
And
going on
neither of us
in
will do
right
this.
now.
In
will never
games.
do this in our games.
Yeah.
Please don't type in our Scrims Zone LOL series. Thank you.
All right, so yeah. So remember how like 5 minutes ago we were in that state where like nothing's spawning for a couple of minutes. We're just gonna
Yeah, we're back at that.
Yeah, we're back.
Both objectives are super strong. Infernal Soul is super good on the side of on both sides. It's just a pretty strong soul. 4 Infernal Dragons on 101 Thieves is kind of lethal, so it should be really high.
I miss lethal.
So true. But both objectives are taking a little bit.
Yeah,
so walking for the cheeky snowball here for the bowling ball, but
yeah, I mean, this is just the savior, like
W casters, by the way. That's what I'm saying. Immediately giggling after you say you condemn something else. Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry. Don't type in our Scrims Zone series, guys. Don't worry.
I'm curious how much health Rain has gotten from that passive.
Yeah, it looks like another bowling ball. Like, this is like kind of what Lilia does. You sort of just flings the bowling balls into corridors.
I mean, at 38 minutes, like, it does nothing. Who cares?
Yeah, but you're just fishing for engage options with ulti. Like, you just sit there and fish for bowling balls onto carries and pray.
So this time Dragon is spawning before Baron, and this Dragon actually matters because it's Soul.
Yeah, this Dragon actually matters. Jonah with almost a Flame Horizon on Noam here. Just had to point that out real quick. Does opt for the Morello as well, just trying to really cut down on the Swain healing in these fights. But yeah, they really just got to set up for this objective. Taxi's going to go pick up these waves. And really going to look for this Dragon Spawn coming up soon, I think. Should be so very excited.
Yeah, so something might actually happen, guys. This is so hype. We see as like the two teams are fucking, Kazante, Swain Leona versus... Or sorry, Scion. Yeah, I don't know. Very exciting teams is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Will does have to just has to sit in Africa and pray his team peels for him. That's literally all you can do as your team. Looks like Ripstarks does have first move on this objective though. So they do have all the vision prior in the universe. Taxi could potentially be caught here, but Kazante is just gonna AFK split push for a little bit.
Going on
Lilia into him. Noam does have the flash, the ulti coming out. And then the combo coming out, and then the the potential pick here for the Lilia, and it looks like a kill going on to the
Ripstarks
on the side of Ripstarks, and
Ripstarks won the game. I think
they should be able to end the game here, but Kazante is here as well. They're gonna try to double down on this fight. The ulti coming out to kidnap Noam, and potentially there's a reset into for Will, and it looks like there might be a fight for 101 Thieves here still. And then the Leona, he does come out. Jinx is desperately trying to kite, but both carries are dead.
Dude,
so
Jinx is still
does
alive.
manage to get away here, and it looks like a potential one fight for the side of 101 Thieves.
Will's just backing.
Opting to stand there and face. That's crazy. Looks like his team is just gonna try to solo.
What are we doing here?
Will has completed the back, so and then
What is happening? Guys.
that's crazy. The Slade ult does manage to come back. Evan is kind of strong here, does manage to get a bunch of healing coming out. And the
Jinx is gonna have time to walk back.
Yeah, Jinx is gonna have time to walk back, but
way.
I don't know if they
No
live.
way.
Oh, the Cassandre. Oh, and he does manage to go down here, but the Jinx is back here, and
What is going
looks
on?
like the kill goes over to the side of 101 Thieves. Another close fight,
Yeah.
but Cassandre getting the ulti onto the,
That was so
the
clean.
bike here and delivering a reset to the Jinx. Super
the
well
ult for
played
this
to the
wall
side
was
of
like
101
nasty.
Thieves. Just to be able to salvage that fight after a really good pick from Noam and PB there. They found like a pretty coordinated engage, but it looks like 101 Thieves is going to manage to pick up the Infernal Soul here.
So, I mean, Ripsharks is like running back. It's gonna be way too slow. I'm not sure what we're running all over there for. Do not go in there, Noam.
Yeah, it looks like 101 Thieves is just going to straight call the Baron here. Try to use this tempo here to really close out the game.
The team still could go either ways. I mean, yeah,
Another bowling ball. Oh, the ulti comes out. Does manage to hit too. The ulti coming out, and it looks like Derry is managing to pick up the kill here.
This is the reverse situation. This time, both of 101's carries are dead.
Yeah. Looks like they are just gonna opt to run it down.
Are they going for Baron, or are they just going for
turret?
turret? I mean, what are we standing around?
No, they're just gonna go for the tower here, try to end the game. I think this is a little greedy though. Lilia can clear waves pretty decently. Yeah, I would go for Baron here, but looks like they are opting to try to end the game here. Cassandre does manage to get a pull back. I mean, does manage to live here, and the wave does just manage to die. Lilia needs to stay so far back here. The Cassandre is buying so much time in the front line. The bowling ball is coming out here. Double sleep coming out just to try to buy as much time as humanly possible. They are just gonna brute force the end here potentially. And it looks like it's almost here, but
they have time?
The towers are going down, and the Lilia is here. But
where did this damage come from?
Cassandre, the time does manage to go down here. Super well played from the Lilia, buying so much time. His tanks are feeling so well for him, and now the Jinx and the
Jinx is so excited. Jinx is so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is an end angle for
that was too greedy. It was too greedy.
They overplayed their hand here and tried to go for the end when they could have just gone for Baron.
So this is this time for sure.
I think they do end the game here.
Wow. I mean,
super well played from the side of 101 Thieves.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy. Hard to imagine they don't lose at least Nexus turrets.
Wait, was that it? I mean, yeah, sure. Because the health bar is not going down. Oh no, it's because of the magic shield. It's the
yep.
And
they are just gonna hit the Nexus, and it looks like it is going to be a 2-0 for 101 Thieves. Insane series from them. Jonah and Drago kind of popping off in this series.
Renom's a bit salty in chat. They were ahead the whole game. I mean, like, yeah, but like, it definitely could have gone either way. I think both teams played it really well. Circle of Suck is complete, right?
Circle of Suck has been completed.
Holy. So honestly, game one MVP. I think we.
Drago.
Yeah, Drago. Game two.
Game two, Jonah. I'm gonna say Jonah.
That Lilia play on the dragon, like, oh my god. I think that.
Yeah, it was wow. What an insane series from the side of 101 Thieves. Really showing that Taxi able to pick up games here. Super well played. I don't think he had the greatest series. Jonah popping off on the jungle as well. God, yeah. Holy moly, Jonah is kind of clean, bro. My goat not washed. He's returned from Silicat's run, the jungler who made it back, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm just yapping at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get a title eventually. We'll think of one for him.
Yeah.
So it looks like Drago made it back. Like not in call. So should we drag Jonah in here?
Sure. Let's get Jonah in here.
Hello, you've been abducted.
Oh, hello.
Are you fine interviewing? Do you want to interview?
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, so what were your thoughts going into the game? What champs are you looking to prio here? You guys traded the Lilia and the Vi matchup back and forth. Was it just a confidence pick in like game two?
Know, bro. Like, I like both sides of that matchup. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Vi feels.
You like both sides of the matchup? I mean,
you did play both sides of the matchup, so I don't blame you. But
what you're saying is you like the Noah matchup. That's what I'm hearing.
Like I know the matchup. No, well.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's what I heard. He said I like both sides of the matchup.
Agreed.
I would never say that.
I
would never say that to my king. No. He's my goat.
Yeah,
Oh,
super
you wanna
well
pay out
played
the,
from you,
I don't
though.
know.
prediction?
I just know Vi and Lilia really well. So
Yeah, I personally have always liked the Lilia side of the matchup, but I can see both sides of the argument. What are your guys' thoughts going into the draft in game one? Was it just always going to be blind Vi, or?
no. I just saw Lilia and I was looking at my champ pool and went, I kind of like Vi here. I've tried to
Yeah.
play Comfort this series, so
Mhm.
Okay, I think it really showed. You knew
Yeah.
both sides of the matchup super well. How was it playing with Taxi again for another series? And pairing up with Drago, I think you guys had a lot better coordination in the series
yeah, everything worked
than
a
you
lot
did.
better today. I think our drafting was definitely better too, which helped a lot.
Yeah, I think you guys had some really solid drafts, played for comfort. Draco on a lot of good champions that could generate prio and help you out. I think it played really well. Will on the weak side king once again.
Will is the weak side king.
That's my goat, baby. But yeah, any other thoughts that you had on the series so far?
It was close. It
Yeah,
felt.
I just
I
meant in
think it
general.
felt a lot closer than it was.
Yeah, agreed.
They had us
you guys
sweating
were always consistently
for
ahead in
sure.
gold.
They had us sweating for sure.
Yeah, Dean on the carries. The Jason game one.
Yeah,
Did
Dean was
you?
playing super well.
Yeah, definitely really enjoyed your performance in
Oh, you
both
guys made it
games.
very fun.
Yeah. How am I getting grilled for having a bad series when I fisted Dean and Lane and my ults were good? Brother in Christ, you got killed by his face! Let's not fucking lie on main, bro. Come on now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But anyways, did you have any other thoughts? Any questions, Jacob?
No, I think that these guys just had a very long, stressful game. So I think we might just let him celebrate.
Yeah. GG's. Well played to you guys. Check the game one to Leo ults. I mean, rocked. So true, man.
So real. I think that is going to bring us to the end of today's.
Oh wait, I had one more question.
Yes.
Did you want to? Was Shavana on the table if it was lit through?
Probably, yeah.
Well, you've been talking about how strong the pick is, right? You gotta show it.
Of course.
Me or him?
Well, because remember you were sleeper OP pick, and Jonah's like, brother, what do you mean sleeper?
True. You know what? That's valid. Yeah, good series from you guys. Excited to see you guys play again soon. What's the next series that we have?
So this is the last one in week 3. Week 4 has not been
this is
scheduled yet.
week.
So we do not know.
We should have
Alright.
2 games, hopefully 2 games next week.
Got it. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed watching that like crazy gameplay, keep an eye out for next week.
Yeah, it should be fun to watch. Yeah.
That's gonna bring us to the end of today. Thank you, Jonah, for the interview. Congratulations
Thanks, everyone.
to Thieves. Bye.
Bye.